Hello, I'm back to Bleach. I got distracted by Metroid last week, but we are nearing at least the finale of the story, although really there's still going to be more to do with all the side stuff. It's so weird how Kyoraku and Jushiro both fight this guy, but like neither of them do anything. Like it's the first time we get to see Kyoraku do anything, so we see his Shikai. But like I don't know, I feel like half of this fight happens off screen.
Your Bankai shouldn't be used where everybody can see it.
Like they're teasing shit. I don't know. The writing of Bleach is weird. As it got, I mean, this feels early, but as it got towards the end, there's just like a lot that was like unfinished in terms of like seeing people's powers and stuff. Love that animation. Make the screen go blue. Top quality shit.
I see. You can absorb an enemy's attack and then
I
turn
feel like I have an eyelash in my eye.
right back at him.
And I have for a bit, but it's just like not coming out. I don't know, but it's also like not fully there.
Directed attack, throwing off the enemy's ability to evade it. Contrary to your appearance, you have a pretty nasty ability there, Mr. Captain.
Garganta, a new enemy?
I hate to think
They aren't usually vertical, are they?
Spada leaders. It's very troubling.
It's just little old Wonder Weiss.
Who is that?
It seems that something rather strange has just showed up.
Wonder Weiss.
Another weird character.
What?
Jushiro!
Jushiro!
I know I talked about this before too. Why the fuck in current year are we still having like dumbass baby censorship in games? Either just fucking do it and let shit be violent, or like make a toggle. I know you can't toggle the anime, which is the problem, because I want it to be marketable to a wider audience. But like in the games, at least give us a blood option. But also, like, I don't know. Standards are weird, because clearly the manga could do violence, but then as soon as it's in anime form, then it's not okay anymore? I don't know.
I'm sure that you could keep protecting us here. But if everyone else gets killed, then our survival means nothing at all. Please go, Captain Komamura.
What a stench. As usual.
Someone stinky.
I agree.
Why were they
This is what they mean when they talk about the
in there?
smell of death.
It's completely fine. After all,
Oh, because
smell of death.
Yamamoto, like, encased him in fire. And so I guess they, like, went in and out of a Garganta. Something like that.
Not so fast.
That feels like shaky logic to begin with, because, like, really, Aizen couldn't
It's been
dispel that or something.
Aizen.
I wonder if the convergence points are always cutscenes. I don't know that I've noticed that. But maybe. Ah, yes. 2D artwork because we couldn't be bothered to model most of these guys.
Well, would you look at that?
Why even say World of the Living either? Because they're not. It's Karakura Town, but it's in Soul Society right now.
That's...
Shinji Hirako. So that's what was going on. You were hiding in the world of the living.
It's been a long time. Is there anybody in particular that you want to say hi to in the 13 Court Guard squads?
Not me!
Nobody in the 13 Court Guard squads.
Because they're bitches.
Right. Well, I think that I should go and say hello to the head captain.
Hey! Hold up, Shinji!
Tell me, have you come here to seek revenge?
Yeah, against Aizen. I don't really care about you. If I hate you for anything, it's for deciding to fight inside of a super strong force field. If we didn't find Lieutenant Sasakibe patrolling outside, then we probably would have been going around in circles forever.
And which one is Sasakibe?
Let me ask you this.
Komamura's
Can we consider
second.
you our allies for now?
All right, so, what do you think? Of course not.
Oh, hi, Em. How's it
We're
going?
not actually your allies. But to that, I'll add this. We're Aizen's enemies. And Ichigo's ally.
Ichigo Kurosaki.
No, the other Ichigo.
Are you just about done talking to him?
No, but I think we're just about out of time. It seems to me that the enemy's going to run out of patience very soon.
I don't think he was born with
Man,
patience.
That boy is way too noisy. Now the mood is ruined. I really don't like that about him. Not one bit.
The words "wonder why speaks" have meaning. Shut up and watch.
One, what words? Two, no, they don't. Or what, is he speaking the language of hollows?
No.
Are those all Gillians?
Get ready.
Going good, chilling, listening to my friends play D&D and Baldur's Gate at the same time. Yeah, I'm doing good. I think Park and I are gonna get back into that soon. I don't even remember why we didn't do a good job of keeping up with it the first time. I think he's just a busy little twink with work and school and stuff. But he's about to hit summer break, so I'm gonna see if we can like be aggressive about it so that we don't end up leaving it on the table again.
Done yet.
Okay, I'm just gonna really abuse the guard so I don't get fucking knocked back like crazy.
I'm gonna get you. Like this. This is gonna hurt. Resist this.
Repo collab in Bleach? Oh yeah, there are some guys in Repo that kind of look like Gillians, huh? How you doing, Watcher?
This is gonna hurt. Like this. Here we go. Apologies. I won't hold back, sir.
Whoa! Unbelievable! Those guys are crazy strong!
Ooh, stop attacking me.
Whew. Take a look at that. Yori's going all out.
Idiot!
I can't imagine Sakanade would be useful against him, although I don't actually know what the move does.
Worth of frustration?
We'll just stick with the basic battering combos.
Apologies. I won't hold back, sir. Come on. Let's end this.
Today's been wild. TV died. Rained so hard it became white outside. My house smells like weed because my brother invited a friend over because dad's away. Yeesh.
You sure? Do you want to help a bunch of oddballs like us?
I am very thankful that I've never had to live around
You seem to be pretty odd yourself.
either like a cigarette smoker or a pot smoker.
Hesitate when it came
I
time
couldn't handle that.
That maneuver is reason enough for me to help you.
Even like in high school when I would start going over to like friends of friends places
Visitor.
and they would smoke or had smoked recently, I was just like, ooh, I don't know about this. I'm like slightly uncomfortable because of drugs.
No, but we
My brother's bag of vapes, there's like 6 sticks.
don't have
I
to sit around wondering.
I can't believe vapes. I think it's so fucking stupid. And the way that, like,
That's exactly right.
regardless of our age range here, because I'm on the older side and I think you're somewhere in the middle, watcher, and then M's like the baby. Like, we all probably know those people who are like addicted to like having an earphone in at all times. Like, you can't go 5 minutes without listening to fucking music or something, even when you're like in class. And that's how I feel about vaping too. Like, you need your constant little fucking keys jingling stimulation for all of your senses. Like, fucking eat a snack or something, but why do you have to suck on your dumb little fucking watermelon flavored cigarettes? It's so dumb. It drives me nuts. I don't want to just make blanket statements about people who smoke, but also I do want to make blanket statements about people who smoke. Too much maintenance for the good ones. Could be focusing on something other than just puffing. Like, yeah, do literally anything else. Not to mention,
It's very nice to see you again.
like,
Soy phone.
I don't know, vapes I think keep the shit contained better, right? But like, generally smoking things, it's like, stop fucking being a burden on everyone else around you by like inflicting that. I would say the same thing about people who like play music on a speaker.
You know,
I think that's just less
your
common.
opinion about us is quite clear.
I'm almost always the youngest, yeah.
Many of us. I was observing your earlier.
The rare person who trumps Aloe for being a baby around these parts.
I came here.
But you're a cool baby.
Used his aging energy against your Bankai.
His aging energy. Me when I go on stream.
Projected far in front of him, and it also directed its blast away from him. I will make sure that I seal him in. In that instant, fire.
But like
at a close enough distance
I don't know.
that his power
In the rare instances in the future that I'm forced to interact with
So you too.
increasingly younger and younger people as I age,
Bankai,
like,
that little pig.
vapes are a thing I'm gonna be a boomer about.
realize that you don't really want to aid anyone who's associated with Mr. Urahara.
Yeah, I never had that because vapes weren't until I was like done with college.
Listening.
And I was fortunate enough to never have like the school bathrooms be like huge drug hangout smoking spots.
I don't
If they were,
who you
it
might
was
be.
rarely enough that I wasn't aware of it. I also probably didn't use the bathroom that much at school,
Helpless to stand against it.
which seems odd.
You too can perish and
Because, like, especially at my last job when I had to go into the office, I'm sure I used the bathroom, like, every day, at least twice. But in school, I don't remember using the bathroom at all. So I don't know. Not like I had a lot of time between classes to do it, and I wouldn't have done it in the middle of class.
Turtle Armor Castlegate. Phoenix Wings Castlegate. Shiju Simon.
It's AI addiction now. Oh god, that too, yeah. Hey, let me pay $100,000 to go to college, and then use AI so I don't learn anything.
comical. I rule over aging. Buying time against me is an action equivalent to spitting on a god.
That force field isn't at
The only thing I can think of is that I must have either like done it during lunch, or like depending on when I had my lunch, I would just do it like as soon as I got home or something. I don't know, because I don't remember being in the bathroom with like lots of other people around, meaning that it probably wasn't at lunch or between classes. But I was also the kind of student who never wanted to like be out of the room because then I'd miss something, right? And then I'd have to like catch up, and that annoyed me. Never use the school bathroom unless don't feel bad and needed to cry or was desperate. Aw. I feel a little bit bad, but I won't dwell on it.
Captain!
Usually, my limit for Jakuhura Koben.
Hearing like Aloe's horror stories of school, or you crying in school, I'm just like, aw, I want to go like beat the bad people up
For that.
in response and retaliation.
Of course.
I want to just go scream at some children who deserve it.
Unforgivable. Utterly unforgivable. I'm badly injured. I've been gravely mistreated. You ants aren't going to get away with this. Repent for the insolence that you've shown by disobeying the Great One and turn to dust!
Can't be. Is he immortal?
Yes. That is, he's the literal lich. What do you expect?
You must know your place! Respect me. I am the great Emperor, Baragan Ruizenban! I am the god of Waco Mundo!
All that to say as well, very glad I'm not in school anymore. I really feel like I dodged a bullet with
Soul Reaper,
all the shit that goes on now.
Hollows and Arankars. They're different.
Like, the worst thing we had to deal with was
Birds and
kids were maybe like texting too much in class, which seems like real small potatoes compared to anything that goes on now.
The power I wield is the one absolute in this world. Everything else is meaningless. The rest of existence shrinks to complete insignificance in the...
And it also makes me glad that I'm not having kids. And if anything solidifies my... Because when I was younger, and I think I've said before, when I was younger, I was like, oh, maybe I'd want to have a kid. You know, it seems kind of cool to like have a little person to like play video games with. So many reasons that's not happening now.
Gaze into these eyes of mine.
If I need a little person to play games with, I'll just import Aloe.
Lives are insignificant. They are exactly the same as those of ants. What's this? What's happened to your arm?
I guess I didn't realize both he and Soifone had to cut their arms off.
Trying to do?
I bestowed it upon you.
What is this?
Earlier, what you told us
Phone jail might be a crime somewhere,
about wielding
but Aya teacher is
power in
using
this world.
their time not to be a bore. Hold on, I'm deciphering.
You went so far as to sever your own arm? You use your force field to cut it off?
Can you rephrase that or explain? I think I kind of get the gist of it.
It's true. If yours is...
Don't be disrespectful to teacher. Yes, hard agree on that. I'm a bit too much of a goody two shoes probably for a lot of people, especially in like the context of being a student. When I was one. But like, yeah, I don't know. People are just such fucking assholes.
All of you ants!
Now, devil's advocate, I think on the other side, teachers are also
Society. There are
too sensitive,
that
and I get it, because like, if it's like, hey, you're ignoring me, and then you're gonna like bug me about shit later that you would just know if you'd been paying attention, I would be annoyed, and so then maybe I would be proactive about like, hey, don't use your phones. But also like, not that I was one really to be using it when I wasn't supposed to, but if I'd gotten shit for that, I would be annoyed because I can manage that myself. Me personally, as the kind of good student I am, if I'm on my phone, I'm not gonna be completely missing everything. So like, shut up about it. Which I guess is kind of what I did in college. Except it wasn't that I was on my phone, it's that I was just playing like SNES games while I was like in lecture type classes that did not require my full attention. So I would like half take notes, half play a SNES game.
If I were to somehow insert something that contained his own power inside his body.
But you know, at that point, then it's like they can't do anything, or like they could, but like it's not like I'm looking down under a table and texting. I'm on my computer. For all you know, I'm taking notes. And I sometimes am, but also I'm playing games. That's probably more common now too, since everybody has a fucking Chromebook. Which is crazy. Maybe it's not everybody. Like, I'm sure better schools have better computers, but... Like, I don't know why a Chromebook, that's just... It's funny how ubiquitous it is to me.
It's the opposite of the time before.
I get a lot of education shit on my TikTok, though, for whatever reason. To some degree, it's because I keep watching it, but... I don't know. I find it interesting in the way that, like, watching a traffic collision is quote-unquote interesting. Just seeing the teachers be like, hey, this is real bad, what's going on in schools right now.
I beg you, let me join in on this.
Cookies to be baking? Are you baking? Or is that a metaphor? I love that they're not giving me stupid little bullshit secret things to do right now. Yay.
It's been a while, Captain Toussaint. I've come here to thank you.
You've grown wise. Or are you being sarcastic?
Are your wounds healed? Why bother asking?
Anything that gets your attention makes cookies for them to use later, like videos that keep you watching. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, like the algorithm equivalent of that, right? That's the reason I also get too much, like, dealing with, like, boomers and shitty retail customers and stuff sometimes. Because, like, it's cathartic when you, like, hear the version where it works out for the employee or whoever, but sometimes it just ends up with me watching too much like negative stuff, which I already get enough of, kind of just keeping up with the state of America.
Open my eyes. You haven't changed. Shuei, I thought I told you that those who don't know...
Wait a minute, do I have a mission? I just saw something pop up, but it never told me I had to do that.
You haven't changed at all. Not a bit. Even in those words of yours, there wasn't a hint of fear lurking in them.
Take your eyes off me.
Why are you counting how many times I hit him with his spiritual pressure move?
Forgive me.
I hope I don't fucking die. Good, okay, I figured we'd go 2 for 2. Somehow I got him in that one long combo, that's awesome. Oh, but now that didn't combo right? Bruh. Stop it! You're hurting me! Owie! Okay, there not. Nope. Fuck, he reversed.
Toughness made to reap souls. Guard up. I'm coming.
Oh, I'm coming.
Who's here?
We love a man who comes.
I'm surprised Lord Aizen is on the front line himself. If Lord Aizen is standing up, then we must face off against each other with our true powers.
You mean Bankai? There's nothing I'd like more. I too am...
Bankai? Don't make me laugh. Lord Aizen has blessed me. He's given me a power that's far greater than any mere Bankai could hope to be.
Kaname, don't tell me you'd... Kaname.
And interestingly, if I recall, he's like using it out for the first time here, which seems silly. Oh, maybe the challenge was just use my spiritual pressure moves a bunch instead of like a timed thing. That's still preferable to the real actual secret challenges.
Number 2 died and he didn't even say a single word. How disappointing.
Oh, what the fuck did you want him to say? Goo goo gaga?
Getting revenge isn't
What is him saying words? Oh, Stark means Aizen didn't say anything. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense.
You're leaving yourself open to attacks. Does a guy like you get rattled after losing allies?
Yeah, because he's a lonely little guy.
Stark! Hey, Stark! What do you think you're doing? Aren't you gonna get revenge? Just look at you!
Didn't I say it wasn't my style? Forget it. Lord Aizen has no intention of helping us out. These guys are tough. I don't care anymore. Somebody's gonna die if we keep fighting like this. So let's just go home and take a nap.
True.
Come on, Stark! Are you totally crazy? You're the Primera! Start acting like it! Stop trying to look all cool and...
I really don't think he ever does feel like the top ranked one.
Lord Aizen did it, huh?
Even ignoring Ukiura and Yami both like secretly being aces.
Would he do it? If you don't want to see any more of us die, then you gotta get out there and fight!
I guess you're right. Let's go, Stark.
Ew, I have to do a counter, and there's a sealed thing for later. That's annoying. I'll have to make a note of that and come back and do it.
I'll let loose.
Oh, I should... Okay, I guess I'll do that.
Play some kids' games with me. Win and you live. Lose and you die. It's selfish that way. So, let's play to the death, shall we? So...
Okay, hold on. I gotta remember how to do a counter. Which I think is I teleport right as he's attacking me. And I teleport by doing... Flash step, yeah.
Very nice. Let's see which one of us...
What the... You...
I wasn't hiding anything at all. My Katen Kyokotsu just wasn't up to it earlier.
No idea what any of these little lottery things mean either.
My Katen Kyokotsu can take a child's game and actually turn it into reality.
I don't suppose it tells me. Chase the Devil, King of the Hill, quick comparison. One player's it icon appears over the head, landing an attack will make them it. Neither player takes Reishi damage. And then that'll explode. Circle area around both characters. Stay inside the circle. Quick comparison. After begin, the first player to land a hit gets a bonus. Okay.
It makes all the rules. Anyone who steps inside Katen Kyokotsu's realm of spiritual pressure is forced to obey what already has been established in it, including me. Home to where you belong.
You have a pretty nasty coward.
You can still
Alright, that looks like King of the Hill. Yeah, don't knock me out. God damn it.
Final blow. These wolf bullets are stark, but they're lily net too. You won't escape me.
Here I come.
Don't attack me with doggos. I'm gonna have real trouble here because of this stupid counter thing.
Think of their friends in the same way.
Fucking, that is like my whole... God, this game is annoying sometimes.
I do.
Why do I hate fighting games? Why am I playing this?
I'm sure you've got one too. Thing is, yours and mine are in conflict.
Okay, there's my counter. Now I just have to win.
So that I can protect something. That's why I have no choice. I'll have to take your life. Motto number 78. Zangerin! Win and you live. Lose and you die. It's selfish like that. My sword is dear to me, but I admit it's hard to be at its beck and call. Sheesh. A little... Hey, let's do that again. Out of the way.
Shit. Oh, good reverse time, if I can pull that off. Yes.
How's your tag game? Well, ready or not.
Ah, I can't get him out of my counter. Or my, whatever the fuck.
Time for the final blow. These wolf bullets are stark, but they're lily net too. You won't escape me.
What the hell?
Don't fail on me now.
Guess I should have expected this. Not bad.
Why he feels like he has fucking super armor. I like never have priority.
Go easy on him next time.
Oh wait, did I...
Not a fan.
How did I get him down to 4? I thought he was at 5. I guess I win.
Motto number 78. Zangerin!
If only you weren't my enemy.
Well, that was kind of close. This is part of it too, like it's his demeanor and everything, but it's also the fact that he gets beaten without even a Bankai being used against him. And I guess that's like the power scaling of how good Karaku is, but still. Bottom now.
Kaname, don't tell me you'd...
Captain. Is that holification? Captain Tosin?
And it looks really cool, honestly.
You've fallen so far, Kaname. What is this power?
It's such a funny thing.
Did he shake floating in the sky as Komamura landed?
He possesses the ability to holify too. So why is it that you despise me when all that I've done is acquire the same power?
I was thinking the same thing, honestly.
Ichigo Kurosaki had no choice in the matter at all. But you did. You chose of your own free will to stray from the path you've been on, despite having remarkable skills as a Soul Reaper. What you did was depraved, Tosin.
Depraved? In what way is a Soul Reaper becoming more like a hollow depraved?
I don't know. To me, I don't know that it really is inherently. It's just that, like, he's also a freak about it.
No! What I mean when I say depraved...
Okay, yes. The betrayal is bad.
And friends. All just in order to gain excessive power. That's what's depraved.
Sajin.
Captain Tosin. But why?
We're just gonna fight again. Same fight, but now he's hollowified. And another fucking sealed mission. What a terrible fucking way to force you to replay stuff. Just locking all of these secret missions behind what I've heard to be, like, beating the main story. Then you come back and do more fights. And then you can go do the secret stuff that you need to, like, have this shit to unlock.
The path that I walk down is justice. If you would hinder that path, I will consider you an evil that must be removed.
You're not really him. You aren't Captain Tosin. Not anymore.
Trying to back it up. I don't think Hisagi's much good at approach, which is the way that I tend to play a lot, to just kind of zoom through battles.
Keep your eyes on John. Keep your eyes on me. Guard up. Take this. Don't get smart. Let's go.
I didn't do that wind move before, but I'm kind of digging that. Flash attack is mid-range between you and your opponent. Hello, Madoka. Welcome. Which one is flash attack? Is that when I flash step, or is that when I, for me, it's right bumper plus triangle on PlayStation?
It's obviously made to reap souls.
I'm kind of a noob at this shit, so I'm mostly just button mashing my way through.
I didn't attack with enough force.
Like this.
Still too soft.
Well, we didn't. That I pulled off. Is that the flash one?
Step.
Triangle. Okay.
Draw your sword. Always position yourself to be able to sidestep any attack. Captain Tosin. You taught me
that was a good reverse.
I'm still too soft. Still on board. You're not
Guards down!
You can't run. I'm still too soft.
Oh shit. How many is that gonna hit for? I wasn't paying close attention to my health.
These pointless battles are at an end.
Oh, good. Well, I guess I don't know how much damage I'm doing to him, but I have at least one more hit.
Take this. It's obviously made to reap souls.
Guard up. I'm coming. Good fun.
I will never not find that funny.
Was it supposed to be like this? Still want to fight?
Ow. What does my little gauge even do? Fear. Higher the fear, the more damage. Okay.
Is that so?
God.
I'm not finished yet.
Oh.
Let's go.
You can't keep getting away with this.
Let's go.
Shit, I'm pressing the wrong buttons a lot, and that cost me the match. Damn it.
These pointless battles are at an end.
I feel like it must be pretty indicative of that I'm bad at this, that I lose to like the story mode AI. Not uncommonly. Whose slide attack, Tosin's or mine? I haven't actually played Tosin yet.
Open your eyes, Captain Tosin. You are.
Shui,
Mine.
you understand
It-
nothing at all. My
I feel like it should be.
they're open.
Maybe I'm just not doing anything well.
I told you, the path that I walk down is justice.
It's got a lot of range for sure.
That path, I will consider you an evil that must be removed.
You're not really him. You are Captain Tosin. Not anymore. Keep your eyes on me. Justice is not personal. Guards down. Nothing to be done. Guard up. Take this. Let's go.
Tosin, I'm just trying to blow you. Let me.
You can't run. There's more. Here I come.
I'm not done yet.
Take this. I'll go with this one.
Justice.
That's it. Here I come.
Okay, decent start.
Made to reap souls. Wrong way.
What are your thoughts on this game, Ben, in general, Madoka? I really like Bleach, but I don't love fighters, so I have very mixed feelings.
No. I managed to dodge it by half a step.
Oh my god, what was that?
Always position yourself to be able to sidestep any attack. Captain Tosin, you taught me that yourself.
Very good. Definitely has potential. I'm bummed, even though, again, me where I'm at with my mixed feelings. I'm bummed that sounds like it's sold terribly.
You simply
Just because that's gonna, you know, be a negative for any and all future Bleach games. Fuck, why does he get to do 3? Didn't sell terrible, didn't sell decent. Maybe what I saw wasn't representative of all the sales. I don't remember what I saw. Something on Reddit comparing it to like other anime fighters, and it was like, woof, that is worryingly low. People on Reddit be lying. Well, I mean, they had like a table. You know, like there was data to back it up. I'll still take that with a grain of salt. And again, I probably didn't have like the full context of like all sales across all platforms, digital, physical, etc. But I certainly hope it's doing better than I thought.
What's wrong, Shuhei? Why have you called me out here?
I don't know at this point. I don't know that I would buy a sequel if they did Blood War.
Please dismiss me.
I'd probably just like watch someone else do it and be like, wow, that looks cool. But if they could do like a Dynasty Warriors or something, or even a more like Storm-esque anime fighter,
No.
I'd be down for that.
Nor was
Or
it
some kind of RPG maybe.
hesitate. I was scared. You see, my right eye was wounded when I went to the world of the living for a drill. And now, ever since then, whenever I draw my sword or face an enemy, I always take a half step back emotionally.
I don't remember this at all. That's why he's scared.
I confess that I'm
We can't have Mayuri heal your eye or something.
Back then, on that day, you told me that was why I should remain a seat officer. You told me that power is not the most important thing for a warrior. It's the fear of battle. It's because we know the fear of battle that we are able to grasp our swords and fight for those who also fear battle. Those who don't fear the very sword they hold are not worthy of holding one. If you're really afraid of fighting, if the thought of battle fills you with dread, You've already acquired something that's positively invaluable to a warrior. But now, I don't understand, Captain Tosin. Those were your words. Why did you throw everything away for the sake of power? What is it? Tell me. What is it that you fear now?
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm hoping to do more anime fighters soon. I bought a bunch of them on Steam for like $5 a pop on a recent sale.
I do fear something. I've had the same fear for 100 years. The fear of assimilating and dying as a Soul Reaper.
Is that it? He just wants to be not like the other girls? If I don't remember his motivations, they might not be good. Possibly.
Out of my way. Step aside, Gin. I'm only here in order to seek revenge on Aizen.
I mean, he helped.
Do you really believe that any of us would simply get out of the way? And besides, I've always wanted to fight against you at least once, Captain Hirako.
That's enough, Gin. Let's end this.
What did you say?
Lord Aizen.
Fact is, you've served your purpose. Looks like you people were not worthy of fighting under me. Gin, Kaname,
What purpose? Is this all just you buying time?
after all the trouble I went through assembling you Espadas, that all your powers would be so incredibly inferior to mine. Now then,
You say that too. We don't actually know how strong he is.
guard squads plus
Because he never fucking fights until after he powers up.
cars.
Shuhei!
Damn them and all these sealed missions. Okay. Reduce ratio to 0 with Imperial Authority. I will try.
Kaname, tell me this. Why did you become a Soul Reaper?
Revenge. Didn't you ever wonder about the reasons behind it? Did you never ask why someone would join such an organization? One that had murdered his dearest friend.
For so long, I thought it was about justice.
Now this is my usual strategy. Just fucking charge into them. But I can't do a combo out of his grab, so that's gonna
Was to honor your
be rough.
for justice.
That's exactly right. It was about justice.
So why?
Then tell me what justice is! To forgive the one who murdered a beloved friend? That would certainly be virtuous. But are they the same? Is virtue justice?
Damn it.
No! To continue living in peace without seeking to avenge the dead is vice!
I am not done yet. This is not over. No quarter.
Really? You just ate all that.
Is that so?
Whatever. If I can't do the mission now, I can do it when I come back.
You will be slain.
Not to you. I'll take away your promise.
What is this?
You are evil.
God, he's railing me.
You're beyond redemption. Sorry. I must stop.
Take this.
too soft.
I don't think I've even used that. What does that do?
Forgive me. These pointless battles are at an end. I must not. Is that so?
Should check. 10-can. Changing signature move to an attack using 10-can. Okay. I mean, I expected a giant sword to come down then, but I didn't see any. Alright, I could still do it if I could, like, hit him a couple times. God, why? You suck, Toasted.
All right. Well, it appears that I have drastically misunderstood your motives. If that's the way you really feel, I suppose that you and I were destined to collide.
So you'd kill me because we don't see eye to eye? Is that justice too, then? Don't make me laugh.
That's completely right. It is just...
That's just the same bad faith arguments that people use in politics nowadays. Like, oh, we can't agree on it? Like, yeah, because you're gonna hurt people.
Society. It will bring me no joy, but still, I'm glad I learned your true feelings first. Despite all of this, my heart has already forgiven you.
Already forgiven me? Is that what you said? Oh, please, don't talk as if you're some kind of a god, Sajin. Tell me, when did I ever ask to be forgiven? If you want to kill me, then kill me if you can! See if you can still say that after you've seen my resurrection! Suzumushi Yakushiki! Gyaro Gyo!
Couldn't animate it.
I can see. I can see, Sajin! I can see! That's the sky. That's blood.
No, it's not. What blood are you seeing, dude? Because I'm not seeing any.
That's you, Sajin. It's worse than I thought. You're uglier than I imagined.
That's so mean. Now you're just being an asshole. Also, I mean, he's a dog man, sure, but he's a handsome dog, you know? He's not a bad-looking dog. I don't even mean that in like a horny monster fucker way. I just mean, you know, in the way that you'd look at somebody's pet and be like, oh, look at you, handsome guy. What right does that ugly fuck? Well, see, he can see, but he can't see himself. Or why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Hello, Cass. Now, speaking of monster fuckers, you might be into Komamura. I could see that. He is just like an Entei kind of dad, but like gentler, I guess, than maybe the guys you would usually go for.
Then you'll end up being wounded as well. It's a rather inconvenient Bankai, eh, Sajin? Because of its tremendous destructive force, it probably never even entered your imagination that an enemy might survive your attack, or even strike back at you.
Wait, who, the dog? Yeah. He's a little bit gruff, and he's like a wolf dad, so, you know, I could see you digging that. Oh, we're just going right into the big boss fight now.
I noted that there was a small untruth in your words.
Yeah, he's wolf-coded. Well, no, he's literally a wolf.
The world that she loved. But I also observed that you never called it the world you love. I understood.
No, wolf coded.
He says that.
Yeah, like, as in his DNA is coded to be a wolf. Why am I getting railed? Give me my fucking Bankai already.
Actually, it was a bit different. I was glad. Anyone who'd lost a loved one
Exactly.
was bound to feel the same way.
He gets to do half my health and I haven't done fucking half his health bar. This might be extreme bullshit.
Resistance is unsightly.
You see, I was glad that you weren't a saint. That you weren't someone who claimed to love the world, even after what you'd lost. And that's why. That's the reason
But yeah, he can get it.
become a true friend to you.
I have understood your preferences once more. Okay, well, at least we both do each other's halves.
If I
I
knew
just gotta break him again before he breaks me.
If you went astray, I would correct you. If you made a mistake, I would forgive you. When you had nowhere else to go.
What? That did nothing. Last time it was way stronger. What the fuck? Oh, maybe that's because his guard was already broken.
Man who could no longer love the world might love it again.
Okay, I think I got him.
Kaname.
Let's put an end to this, Sajin.
Man, it sucks that, like, because of how this game is, that this giant boss battle, which should be, like, a really cool highlight moment, is, like, worse than a normal fight. That's definitely another area where the Storm games do it better, is the giant boss fights are, like, cool, epic things with QTEs, and the giant forms are actually fun to play as.
Justice isn't something that can be expressed with words.
Forgive me, Iba. Forgive me, Shuhei. Forgive me, Kaname. But I can't do it. I can't cut him.
Why is that pixelating up there?
You're not him. You're not Captain Tosin. Not anymore.
Oh, okay, so that's where that line is from.
Who was blind. He would have dodged an attack like this one. Reap. Kateshini.
That is not that big. That should not have come out there. I call shenanigans.
Something's not right. No, it wasn't supposed to be like this. I can't see. I can't see anything. Anything. Why? 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 Sajin. Shuhei.
Don't talk. Your hollow powers are enabling you to continue to breathe, but your throat has been torn. You don't need to talk right now. Kaname, earlier, before the battle began, you said that you knew all along that we'd eventually have to cross swords. To tell you the truth, I was thinking the same thing as we fought.
How, though?
I suppose Shuhei was as well. Our relationship has been superficial until now. So I suppose that we were destined. One day, to cross swords and to truly get to know each other.
I don't know if that's how that works.
Not saying not to hate.
I don't assume that I'm gonna fight to the death with every casual acquaintance I have.
Hunger for revenge change who you are. Just as it was with the loss of your friend for you. To lose you now would leave me with an immense hole in my heart.
Thank you.
Please schedule our fight to the death. Joke's on you. We're not casual acquaintances. You're a dear friend.
Let me take a good
Got
look at
him.
your face. I can still see now.
That said, of my dear friends, I think perhaps you and I Maybe like you and I, and also you and Hershey, may still be fated to like fight to the death. What?
Captain!
Why did he explode? Also important to fight your dear friends to the death. Maybe. It would also give me an opportunity to be really funny, where I just walk up to you, and we're both standing on just like a flat floor, and then I can say, haha, you see I have the high ground. Alright, and we gotta redo that at some point too. I'll kill you!
Now then, let's begin. The 13 court guard squads, plus all you phony Arankars.
Yeah, all 2 of them.
Aizen!
Be careful when you approach him. Given Aizen's abilities, if you approach him too carelessly, then that will be the end of you.
Don't you think I know that?
You fool. I'm talking to you. Now then, loosen up on the hilt, Hiyori.
What? What the fuck does that sentence mean?
Touching. Such
I think that was them trying to say, like, I'm reminding myself.
Hiyori! But approaching carelessly will be the end. It sounds so absurd. Whether you approach carelessly, or do so with caution, or even don't bother to approach at all, it won't make the slightest bit of difference. I'm not talking about the future. Your destruction is set. It's an inescapable and unpreventable fact of history. He's taunting us. Don't let him get to you! What exactly is there to fear? You all died that night. It was something that happened 100 years ago now.
Oh my god! What a grievous wound. We can totally tell how bad that is right now. With all the blood gushing out of her, you know? And now she's slowly falling to the ground on her back, because they animated that.
Well, all right then. That's one down.
Hiyori! Hiyori! Hiyori!
I'm sorry, Shinji. I just couldn't hold back.
Well, she's just sitting there, so clearly she's not that bad off.
Those are the eyes of a man who's awake for the first time in 100 years, Shinji Hirako. Do you hate me? If you hate me, then attack me. You're special. I'll use my sword against you. Hachi!
Yes.
I know you're missing an arm, but will you take care of Hiyori? Do whatever is necessary. Keep her alive until Ichigo returns. You must really have a great deal of trust in that boy. I would imagine. That's unfathomable for someone who doesn't even trust his own people. When you get down to it, trust is the same thing as reliance. It's a product of cowardice, and frankly, it's unnecessary for us. That's funny coming from a man with such a huge entourage. I'm well aware that you encourage your underlings to develop a strong sense of trust in you. I don't. I've never asked my people to put their trust in me. I told them to come with me, but I never asked for their trust. I constantly tell them never to trust anybody, including me. But unfortunately, there are very few of them who have the strength to follow my counsel. It's universal. All beings trust their superiors,
They simply won't be able to survive if they don't follow.
I don't think that's true at all.
And those who are trusted seek to take the burden of trust they've been given and pass it on to those above them. Then those who are above them will in turn pass it on even higher up still. And that procession of trust is how all kings are created. And how all gods are born. Don't put your trust in me just yet, Shinji Hirako. It'll take some time, but I'll teach you who the god is that you should put your faith in.
Jesus.
Only then you can trust him.
You're finally drawing your sword. You certainly took your time. You said it yourself 100 years ago. I never opened up to you, never shared with you, never gave you information, or even tried getting to know you. That's the reason why, even today, you don't know what my Zanpakuto's ability is. If you think your Kyoka Suigetsu is the only Zanpakuto that has the ability to control a person's senses, you're sadly mistaken. Collapse, Sakanade.
Fucking secret missions. I'm gonna shit my pants.
That's an interestingly shaped sword.
Nice, isn't it? You can't borrow it.
But I don't feel any change taking place now. Didn't you say it takes over and redirects the senses?
What are you talking about? The change is already in effect now.
Why am I not dashing?
Prepare yourself. You have this coming. Like this.
Yeah, it's like not working. Maybe I can't do that with him or with Sakanade.
I'm stubborn. It's been 101 years, Aizen. I've been waiting. It's been ages, and now it's payback time. I'd always been wary of you ever since the first time that we met. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's the reason you got us into this mess. But I'm going to protect them this time. I'll be sure to make things right.
Didn't do shit. Damn it.
There's no one that you can truly trust. But I'm not like you. I don't fight alone. I'll show you that.
Oh my god, leave me alone.
It seems to me that there's a fundamental point on which we disagree. Our definitions of strength are vastly different.
I got you.
What?
Time to turn this around.
This means nothing.
What? You fucker, don't dodge my super.
Time to turn this around. It's like one of those block puzzles. Oh, what's this? Something smells good, doesn't it? Collapse, Sakanai. I welcome you to the Upside Down.
I am being defeated.
Damn, Shinji, I didn't know you were a Stranger Things fan.
It's the end. Like this.
Oh. None of that, please.
I'm stubborn, you know. Now keep on coming back. Enough of that. This is gonna hurt. I'm not done yet. I got you.
That is thankfully very punishable.
This. Time to turn this around. You've got a real nasty Zanpakuto there. Oh, what's this? Something smells good, doesn't it? Collapse, Sakanai.
What a weird sequence of lines. Oh, something smells good. Release Sakanade.
This is trivial with strength.
What does smell even have to do with anything? Maybe that's like a side effect of this that I don't remember after he fucks with their senses.
It seems that you didn't. Up down, left, right, front and back, and even the direction of your sight and the orientation of your wounds become reversed. Up, down, left, right, front, back, the direction from which you're wounded. Do you really believe that you'll be able to fight while adjusting all those variables in your head? It's impossible. No one can do that. The stronger you are, it's likely that you fought more. And the more battle experience you have, the more you're likely to rely on your ingrained senses, sight, and reflex.
Pity. So that's it? It's just an optical illusion.
Well, no.
It's near the level of my power, which takes control of all 5 senses. It's rather easy once you get used to it. It's child's play, Shinji Hirako.
Clearly it is more than optical, though, because if he's talking about, like, pain and sense of direction and stuff, like, sense of direction is a sense, it's just not, like, one of your 5 senses, it's, like, one of the secret ones.
Don't look at his Shikai. The only way to avoid that is to end this with one strike. Cut him! Cut him!
It's so secret, I haven't found it yet. Well, like, I mean, maybe even saying sense of direction is, like, a misnomer. Like, maybe a sense is the wrong way to talk about it.
Ryoka boy.
My first strike! He blocked it!
That was a nice attack, but your target was a poor one. The back of the neck is every creature's worst blind spot. Did you think that I'd ever step into battle without placing defensive measures there?
I blew it. I can't believe I did that. I was so focused on not messing up my holification that I missed my opportunity. I should have just struck him while I was still holified.
I bet that I can guess what you're thinking. You wasted your first strike. You should have struck me while you were holified. One strike might have finished me if you'd done so. Try again. Go on ahead. I'll show you your own hubris.
Fucking excuse me? Who the fuck says hubris? Send this man to jail, that was disgusting.
Why are you keeping your distance? Are you frightened? Are you afraid to get too close and lose sight of any part of me? Distance really only matters when a fight is between 2 combatants of equal strength. Since we're talking about you and me, distance becomes irrelevant. Let me ask you something, Ryoka boy. What are you doing this for? Why are you fighting me? Is it because you hate me? Well, you shouldn't. After all, the fact that you're here means at least one thing. Orihime Inoue is safe. Judging from the way that you look, I think it's safe to assume that none of your friends are dead. If that's all true, can you really hate me from the bottom of your heart? It's impossible. You're not filled with hatred right now. You're only swinging your sword with a sense of duty.
Not everything revolves around hatred, fucking Palpatine.
Touch me like that. A fighting spirit that lacks hate is like an eagle without wings. You can't protect anything if you're feeling like that. All of your powerless friends will be little more than dead weight that's only holding you down.
Don't let him intimidate you, Ichigo Kurosaki.
Sajin!
Taunts are his specialty. Lose yourself and you lose your life. Don't worry. I know the reason why the captains who went to Hueco Mundo decided to send you here first. I won't let you see Aizen's Shikai.
We'll fight. We'll do all that we can to protect you.
Fucking Komaeda's still there.
Fight to protect me? What? What are you guys talking about? That's crazy! Look at you, you're all beat up!
What's so crazy about it? I mean, to be honest, allowing you to fight alone would be even crazier. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people who wouldn't appreciate you doing this single-handedly. Listen, don't try to take all this on yourself. That's arrogance. Every one of us has a stake in this battle.
You hurled yourself at me without giving it much thought. That was terribly reckless of you, Captain Hitsugaya.
Somebody had to be the one to make the first move, and missing an opportunity to attack plays right into your hands. I have to commend you.
I hate the chain on his sword right now.
On your very
Just
first swing.
sitting there horizontally.
Allow me to commend you in turn for being wise enough not to try to attack all by yourself.
Are you implying that we're cowardly, Captain Eisen?
I correct myself if it sounded that way, Captain Kyoraku.
Toshiro! Shunsui!
You have my gratitude, Ichigo Kurosaki. I believe that if you hadn't attacked Eisen right at that very moment, I would have flown at him in my profound rage, and I would have ended up being killed. So thank you.
What's the deal? Why didn't you bring Orihime back? But I suppose that you at least did come back with Unohana, so I forgive you. Let's go.
Unohana.
You can save all the pleasantries for later on.
Put on your game face already. You'll only get one chance to attack him. You'll squander the opportunity like that. We're fighting to live. And also, we're all fighting to save ourselves. To save you and everybody. To make sure we protect all of them from Eisen. So don't fall behind, Ichigo Kurosaki.
That's right. What am I so afraid of? It's the Vizard and the captains. Believe. That's right.
Believe it.
I can put my trust in them. Watch closely. See where this battle goes.
Eisen, earlier you said that a blade without hatred is like an eagle without wings. That a sword swung out of duty wouldn't be able to reach you. I'll tell you this since you don't seem to know. Swinging a sword for duty alone is exactly what a captain is supposed to do. To swing a sword out of hatred is nothing but barbaric violence. That isn't a battle. That's not what we'd call it. Eisen, the fact of the matter is, you simply aren't captain material.
Interesting. I confess I'm surprised to hear those words, especially coming from the captain who most likely hates me the most out of anyone. Are you trying to tell me that there's no hatred in that sword you're holding? Or else, perhaps you're implying that all of your hatred just disappeared the moment that Momo showed up here fully healed.
Bunkai. Daiguren Hyorin Maru!
Where is Momo? Is she gonna show up and get stabbed again or something?
Like you said before, Eisen. You see, in this sword of mine, there is hatred. I'll admit it. I didn't come here to fight. The reason that I came here is to cut you down where you stand.
Is everybody just gonna go down one after the other?
Kyoraku, you...
It's over, Aizen.
So naive to rush at an enemy at the first opportunity. That is your greatest weakness, Captain Hitsugaya.
Oh no, everything's backwards. Damn it.
I guess I really just don't remember as much about the end of the Karakura Town arc. Because I'm not remembering how this goes either. I feel like they got him.
We got him.
They did it. They really
Oh,
did it.
she is already knocked out from something. Never mind, I guess she's up.
Huh? You sure you should be standing up, Momo?
Momo?
Is that how? Does he have like some implanted hypnosis
Reached the
on her?
turning point. Wouldn't you say that's the case, Gi?
And he's just there. I don't even know if he fights anybody.
What? What the hell are you guys doing?
Oh, yeah, I'm stupid. I forgot about the hypnosis.
Fiend!
It looks so nice when they actually animate stuff.
Since when?
Though it could still be improved with actual red blood.
The power of Kyoka Suigetsu is complete hypnosis. It has the ability to create a convincing illusion by controlling all 5 senses of its target at all times.
How long has it been, huh? Just how long have you been using Kyoka Suigetsu?
Then let me ask you this. For how long now have you been under the illusion that I wasn't using Kyoka Suigetsu?
Yeah, that's kind of dumb of them and me to just not assume that it would be on going into this. Okay, that's funny. I don't know why that was achievement worthy. Literally wasn't even a fight, just a cutscene.
But why?
Aizen! Wait, Captain Hitsugaya!
You get an achievement for still playing this. That's true. I do deserve rewards for still playing this.
Everywhere. I won't kill you. With the kind of power you have, I'd imagine that it would be difficult to even pass out from a wound like that. Now, just watch. You can observe the end of this battle as you lie helplessly on the ground.
You're flexing, but you should be under the hypnosis too.
But you're too late. You're the only captain left who's got any real ability.
Oh, secret mission, my ass.
If you fall, the 13 court guard squads are essentially finished.
Yeah, I hate counters.
You shouldn't have even bothered to show up.
Just who do you think you are anyway? Ignorant upstart. Do you really believe that you could ever cut me?
I don't merely think that I can. In fact, I already have.
Silence! Let the image of my... Don't you know why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 court guard squads for a millennium? It is simple. Because no soul reaper stronger than me has emerged in 1,000 years. You said that I missed my opportunity. Quite the opposite. In fact, the time is now.
I gotta not be doing that if I'm gonna try to do a counter.
You fought up until now were nothing but a prelude that have been leading up to this very moment.
So you set this maneuver up while at the same time your men were being slain. How very cunning of you.
Can I not dash? Fuck. No, I can't. Weird. Or, well, maybe, I don't know. It felt like I did right at the end.
Turn to ashes. All things of this world turn to ashes. Ryujin Jutka.
This is trivial. With straight
Even if they be my subordinates, those who cannot contribute are to be abandoned without remorse.
Yay, counter.
That help to achieve victory are to be used to serve the court guard. In the past, that was the philosophy that I taught to all those who serve in the guard. But now, it definitely does feel as though I have changed. Still, the will of the court guard, which I have upheld for the past millennia, shall never falter.
Oh, so okay. So I don't have a dash, but he does still have like a close range grab or something.
Step away, Ichigo Kurosaki! You're not a member of the 13 court guard squads. They simply cannot allow you to die here.
Oh no, Cube.
Old man.
They're all fully prepared for this. To ashes, I will not stop you.
Take a drink every time he fucking says ashes.
Too slow.
Let's go.
Futile. Hideous.
There is no way out of this. Die
Ooh.
to eliminate great evil. That is the credo that the 13 court guard squads follow. Let's go back. To die in order to eliminate great evil.
What? They're so stupid. Why did they do this? You can't just do this in the fight and then do it again afterwards. That's so weird.
This is...
That's really funny that he just exploded.
The flame of Ryujin Jaka died out.
Your Ryujin Jaka is the ultimate Sanpakuto. There's no doubt of that. If we fought toe-to-toe, then you'd most probably end up winning.
How? That makes no sense with the fucking hypnosis you have.
In order to strengthen a single power, even the ultimate can be opposed. He, Wonderwise, is the only modified Arrancar, and his resurrection is Extinguir. That's right, an Arrancar created for the sole purpose of containing your Ryujin Jaka. To obtain that one power, Wonder Weiss sacrificed his speech, his intellect, his memory, and even his reason.
Yeah, did he do that, though, or did you?
Do anything against that power, the ability for which he exchanged everything. Goodbye, Genryusai Yamamoto.
You are naive. So much so it makes me dizzy. Don't you have any idea of why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 court guard squads for a millennium? It is simple. Because no soul reaper stronger than me has emerged for 1,000 years.
You already said that, too.
I don't believe that I held anything back at all. I must say, you're one tough kid.
Let me strip about it.
Well then, if I am not able to defeat you with Ikotsu, I should warn you that this may hurt a little bit. Is that all right? That's right. Your voice has been silenced. You have lost your ability to speak. I am glad. It is a good thing that you no longer look like a child. Now I can beat you to death without feeling any guilt. Sokotsu! Poor creature. With all that was taken from you, you were not robbed of your emotions. How very cruel indeed.
Cruel? Souls that have become hollows have no purpose. They are meant only to mindlessly consume other souls. What's so cruel about trying to provide them with more meaning, to give them a purpose? It's you who is the truly cruel one for shattering that soul to pieces.
I have no intention of getting into a silly argument with you. Speak while you have the chance. Soon enough, it will be over.
Silly arguments? Because you insist on taking my words lightly, you overlook the meaning that's behind them. Remember what I said about X-Teen Gear? It was created for the sole purpose of containing the flame of Ryujin Jaka. And when I say contain, I mean trapping it inside your sword, so that no new flames can be produced. But is that the only flame? There's another. That flame was emitted by your sword already. So, where was that flame contained then?
What?
You're a smart man. If all that energy you emitted was to be released in an instant indiscriminately, you know what would happen. To have minimized the effects of that blast to just this, no wonder you're the head captain of the 13 court guard squads. If you hadn't held it back with your own body, your flame would have easily blasted away the fragile barrier you put up. This tiny town would have been reduced to nothing but ashes and dust. I thank you, Genryusai Yamamoto. Thanks to you, this world was saved from destruction.
Damn you!
Genryusai Yamamoto, I won't tell you that I will spare your life. You're the living embodiment of the Soul Society's history, and I will finish you with my own sword.
How many times must I tell you the same thing, upstart?
You gotta give him credit. He's like the Energizer Bunny who just keeps going.
Only be activated by sacrificing one's own body.
You're naive.
Oh, of course we can't see that happening. His arm cracking would be too violent, apparently, so it's gotta be censored. And he's fine. Alright, so that one also had a secret. Goddamn. Bet the next few will as well.
I underestimated his willingness to sacrifice his charred body to use as a weapon.
Ichigo Kurosaki.
It's time to settle this!
I have doubts. Hey, just a regular fight. Let's go.
How insulting. Did you truly think that the same attack would work against me more than once?
Yes, and it did.
So predictable. Yeah, you're right. How have you stuck there?
Oh.
Too slow.
Sorry.
Whoa, counter? Like actual counter, not the teleport kind of one? What? What? What?
Yes. Sorry.
Maybe Ichigo is just faster than some of the other guys, and that's why I can pull off my, like, spammy bullshit a lot better.
Keep coming at me. It won't work.
So slow. I'm sorry, but this is the way. Try to dodge this. Whoa, what a joke.
Yeah.
Damn it. Let's go. Try to dodge this. You're easy to read.
Ah, if I didn't like one more Getsuga, I could have got him off of that combo.
Yes.
Honestly, this is kind of funny though, because it makes Ichigo feel way more overpowered. Since I'm landing shit way more easily.
What's so funny?
I bet that you're thinking that was the perfect opportunity. But that was my last vulnerable moment. You missed your chance to kill me, Ichigo Kurosaki.
It was enough. I wounded you.
Wounded me? You call this a wound?
Yeah, I don't see one either.
Instant regeneration.
It's not instant regeneration. Did you really believe that I would holofy?
He's too good for that, apparently.
This is it instinctively protecting its master.
What do you mean? That's...
the Hogyoku. So I see. This is your spiritual pressure. Magnificent. You've really grown. Just as I envisioned.
What?
Your encounter with Rukia Kuchiki. Your Soul Reaper powers were awakened in your battle with Uryu Ishida.
Ichigo, I'm gonna need you to lock in a little more. You aren't putting your whole heart into this.
Power of your Zanpakuto during your fight with Rinji Abara.
He's got to get more emo.
A foothold for your Bankai amid your battle with Kenpachi Zaraki. You took a step toward holofying in your battle with Byakuya Kuchiki.
Need the man dead, not wounded. Right, yeah, like, oh, wounded, that's enough.
And in your
By what standards ever, no.
It seems that you were able to gain an even greater power. Ichigo Kurosaki, all of the battles that you fought took place in the palm of my hand.
That's crazy that he says this shit, like, oh, I've planned out everything. And then later, Yahawash is like, yeah, guess what, I planned all the shit out too.
Hold on, what? But what does that mean?
Sometimes people be lying.
Tell me! Start talking!
Don't raise your voice.
I think this is just like, I don't know, men thinking they know and control everything.
I developed a certainty. I became convinced that you'd make the best research subject for me. So I took opportunities to assist you in your development. Didn't you ever suspect something? Didn't you think it rather strange that you, who'd never seen a hollow before in your life, would end up being attacked by one so shortly after you met Rukia Kuchiki?
No, not at all. That makes complete sense.
That a Manos Grande could be drawn by Quincy bait, which is only used to lure low-level hollows.
I guess that one's shakier.
That Rukia Kuchiki, whose spiritual pressure hadn't been detected till then, should be so conveniently arrested by the Soul Society just coincidentally when you were beginning in earnest to get the hang of fighting as a Soul Reaper.
That one also doesn't seem that weird.
Rinji Abara, Kenpachi Zaraki, Byakuya Kuchiki. Every one of them fought you when your powers just so happened to have developed to the point where they were nearly equal to their own abilities.
That's very meta, and I don't have thoughts and feelings about that.
Didn't you ever stop to think that it was strange?
Hold on.
Did you chalk it all up to fate? Did you think this attack was a coincidence as well?
Hold on!
Did you think your victories were the result of your own efforts? Don't disappoint me.
Almost all of this seems to be very possible coincidence. I'm not buying it.
More perceptive than this. What's the matter? Don't you?
Yeah, it really feels like Kubo was just like, I'm gonna say that everything that happened was his idea.
You're telling me that you were behind all my battles? That you orchestrated absolutely everything? What kind of moron would believe that? I remember what you said before. You said that when you found Rukia, it was after she had gone missing in the world of the living. But now, you're telling me that you knew me from the moment that I met her?
Maybe it is bullshit, I don't know.
You make an interesting point. You just said yourself that it's a lie. In short, you don't believe me.
Yep, that sure is what a lie is.
You claim that my words are nothing but lies, but even so, didn't you believe that what I said to you back then was true? It's understandable. I sympathize with you.
Back then, as in like 30 seconds ago?
Truths or lies. The only thing that exists is harsh reality. Nevertheless, everything that exists in this entire world lives by conveniently believing a few untruths that they convince themselves to be fact. That's essentially the only way they know how to live. But for the weak, who make up the majority of this world, there are some facts.
I think he does kind of just say shit.
So their existence is denied.
He thinks he's better than everybody, so there's no one to shut him up.
Are all true? Let me ask you this. Who assigned Rukia Kuchiki to the world of the living? And something else. Who equipped Rinji Abarai with the spiritual pressure detection ability? And yet another question. Who was it that included the information about your whereabouts in the reports given to the lieutenants? And do you truly believe that I was unable to detect the Hogyoku's location for 100 years after it was created?
Okay. One question. Let's go back to earlier. You said that you were sure that I was gonna be the very best subject for your research. Why is that? What made you so sure about it? If you were really watching me from the moment I met Rukia, then tell me, when exactly did you become convinced that I'd be the best?
From the beginning.
Come on, just cut the crap!
Didn't you hear me?
You're just fighting quiche.
From the beginning. The fact is that I've known you from the very moment you were born.
That part is true.
What?
You were special even from the instant of
Which honestly does kind of lend credence to the rest of this.
Human. And also,
That's enough talk, Aizen.
He feels like someone you would like. Ichigo's dad. You're not wrong.
Putting some distance between us, a wise decision.
Not like top for me, but he's Zadcore and you can get it. Yeah. There really isn't anything special about him other than just his dad status.
Dad. Stare all you want. This is for real. I'll explain later. I know you've probably got a lot of questions. I'll tell you every...
I don't. You had your reasons for not telling me. But still, I'm in a real bind here. I don't know how to ask you what I want to ask you, without sounding like I'm disrespecting you.
If it's stand back and let me fight him, that's stupid.
I'll
So
just
don't.
have to wait until you want to tell me.
You're talking as if you're a grown man.
I picked it up. Somebody said something like that to me once. I remember that it made me feel relieved.
They've cloaked their spiritual pressure. That's quite the force field they've put up. You've been watching for an awfully long time, Geen.
I wasn't only sitting there and watching. I just couldn't find an opportunity or reason to step in. That's all.
I see.
And his dad's probably seen Kyoko Sugetsu too, so why is he the one fighting Aizen?
It's been quite a while. We haven't fought in a long time.
I also hate Aizen because he's so full of himself, but he's hateable in a fuckable way. He's not ugly, but he doesn't do anything for me.
Dambo's arm off. I remember thinking, what an interesting boy.
He is just a yapper.
You liar. Is that supposed to be an insult?
No. It's not that I can't remember your sword. I just can't remember your heart. I usually understand the minds of the guys that I'm fighting against. I've just been able to sense why that person is fighting. I like whether they look down on me or not. The stronger that the opponent I'm up against is, the stronger I feel it.
He's a yapper and I want to punish his smug face, but also he's hot. I do understand that instinct very well of like, I want to hate top someone.
Been fighting.
I just don't have that against Aizen.
You weren't looking at me. To be honest with you, I don't know what it was you were looking at.
I thought you were an interesting boy. But, as it turns out, you're just creepy.
That's Pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah. You're one to talk.
Yay! No secret missions! I guess they're probably giving secret missions to like other characters to force me to do shit for their side stories. And then Ichigo doesn't have one because the story is his story.
My sword, Shinzo. Do you know how far it can extend? 100 sword lengths. That's why they called me Hyapon Zashi, the 100 swords when I was a kid. But then, do you know how far it extends with Bankai? Fine. Then I'll explain it in a way that you'll be able to understand. 8 miles. You ready? You sure? I won't hold back this time. In this case, I'll have to show you. It's
Stop it.
Bankai. Kamishini no Yari. Sure, let's see it then. Show me what you've got.
Going into this battle like Lamau, my sword is so long. To be fair, that is like his only power, is that his sword is long. And I guess also fast, it lengthens quickly.
Watch closely.
Good, you can get erect fast. Like, legitimately though, it's not a bad power. It's basically just like a fucking bullet.
Ought to be able to stop another person's Bankai.
You see, there's no denying.
But I guess like Ichigo's saying, yeah, if you just deflect it, then it's not that good. But I mean, you still have to have the reflexes. Clearly, he's doing much better against me all of a sudden.
Kept you waiting. This is holification. Behold, this is
My holification!
Here I come. Let's go.
Oh shit.
Sorry. Sorry.
Hopefully that upgrades my damage, although... Well, yeah, that does matter, because now I can do it in 3 instead of 4.
I'll win this one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's enjoy this. Where is it? Whoa.
Dodging will be wasted. Look now.
Can't believe you got a fucking hit on me.
You cannot escape. Kamishimi no Yari. Uto Renji.
Right, and then he... Whoa! That's fucking a lot. Guess I better not get hit again.
Sorry for the wait. The real fight starts now. Let's go. Try to touch this. See me? Try to touch this. Damn it.
God, and I can't even, like, reverse out of that or anything, because he just fucking instantly gets me. But if I could magically do a 4 here, then I could win. Do a 4 Ichigo.
This is the last one.
Yay. Yeah, and she's there from I don't know when the fuck.
Keen.
Why does he make you throb?
Just as I thought. The scariest thing about your Bankai isn't its length or its destructive force. It's the speed of its lengthening and shortening. I thought about it. There's no point in telling me how long it extends. It was to your advantage not to tell me. But you said what you said on purpose. You wanted to distract me from how fast it stretches and shrinks.
Scary, scary. He's gonna...
That's only good for like 1 hit though, right? Because as soon as he attacks you once and you're like, oh shit, it's fast, then like the secret's out.
Just how fast Kamishimi no Yari extends. You hear that? It's 500 times faster than that. Kamishimi no Yari isn't the longest Sanpakuto, but it's definitely the fastest.
Also, what the fuck do you mean it's not the longest?
Knowing that won't do you any good.
Who else has an 8-mile long sword? No one I've seen in the show.
What's wrong? You're really slowing down a lot. Reached your limit already?
Yes, so it seems. I've reached my limit. As a Soul Reaper, that is. My soul is being replaced. It seems the Hogyoku is finally beginning to understand who I am. I'm saying the Hogyoku has a mind of its own.
Sounds like you're talking nonsense to me.
I don't fault you for not feeling it. I only realized the truth about the Hogyoku after I had become its master. What do you think the Hogyoku's power is exactly? Do you think it controls the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers? Two conflicting opposites? Wrong. The Hogyoku's true power is the ability to read the hearts of those around it and to realize their deepest desires.
What?
Don't you see? Everything that's appeared around Ichigo Kurosaki, Rukia Kuchiki, Kisuke Urahara, nearly everything that you've experienced so far, every last part of it was brought into being by the Hogyoku. Kisuke Urahara didn't understand. He mistook the nature of its power. He thought that it controlled the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers, because that was his deepest wish as the Hogyoku's creator. Rukia Kuchiki's spiritual powers were all transferred to Ichigo Kurosaki, causing her to lose her Soul Reaper powers. The reason for that was because she was torturing herself for having killed Kaien Shiba. Yasutora Sado, Orihime Inoue, their special powers were awakened because in the deepest recesses of their hearts, they cursed their own powerlessness and longed to overcome it. I knew that the Hogyoku's true power wasn't actually to control the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers, as Kisuke Urahara claimed it was.
How and why?
Because if that were truly the case, then Shinji Hideko and the others would never have ended up becoming completely visored. The hollowifying of Shinji Hideko and the others was an experiment in hollowification, as well as a verification of the Hogyoku's powers.
I don't get how that just proves the hollow thing, though.
The experiment was an unqualified success. With the activation of the Hogyoku's powers by Kisuke Urahara, Shinji Hideko and the others evolved into complete visored. And then, armed with my suspicions about the Hogyoku's powers, I took a step and sent Rukia Kuchiki to Ichigo Kurosaki. Of course, even the Hogyoku's power has its limits. It manifests whatever is in the hearts of the beings around it, but it's not quite that simple. It only materializes something if it is within the abilities of the subject at hand. In that sense, it is a power to lead the subject in the direction it wishes to go. But living beings are strange creatures. They are designed to strive so that they may realize whatever their undersized hearts desire.
You...
Way to stop it. That was pretty good, even if it was pure luck.
Ichigo!
Shut up! I'm really close to finishing him off. Stay out of this.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Captain Eisen. Did I interrupt your conversation?
No, we're done here. This conversation is over.
Dad? What the heck is that? What's happening?
We're done talking. I'm becoming red now.
How should I know?
How appropriate that the name it was given should be Hogyoku. The power it has shatters the horizon, blasting it into its constituent parts, separating the divine and the earthly. You've come. Kisuke Urahara.
Everyone's always coming in this game.
It's been a long time, Eisen. I must say, that's an awfully strange look for you.
The process of evolution is usually a rather ugly operation.
I mean, way to call yourself ugly. Nothing's even happened yet. You just have a
Actually say that
marble in your chest.
So, you fused with the Hogyoku. Very impressive.
Not fused. I would prefer you said I subdued. The Hogyoku you weren't able to control yourself.
Seems I have to start fighting for real. No other choice. Always be prepared, see? I'll get serious, just a bit. Couldn't control.
Yeah, fuck, I still gotta do my triangle out of a grab.
At the time.
Which is annoying just because it's not how most of them work. So I gotta get used to it.
But then, that's of no consequence either way. The reason for that's because you've already lost your chance to control the Hogyoku forever.
Can you see that? Isn't gonna hurt. Did it hurt you? That's it. Aren't you gonna die? This can't be. Riku Dokoro. Hado number 91. Senjuko Tentaiho. My apologies. I was pushed back.
This music feels so not fitting. It's funny hearing their character themes at like points in the story that it totally doesn't match with. I really like Urahara. I do too. I think he's fun. He's a weirdo. Fuck. Ah.
It seems to me that there's a fundamental point on which we disagree. Our definitions of strength are vast.
This is what makes it fun.
At least he's not overpowered in this fight.
Hado number 91. Senjuko Tentaiho! My apologies.
This is trivial. With strength such as
Damn.
Amazing.
Aizen. It seems that you really let your guard down. You're barely doing anything to protect yourself after taking in the Hogyoku.
You're quite right. I let down my guard because it is no longer necessary for me to be cautious. I feel it. After having subdued the Hogyoku, my body is beginning to progress past all of its old powers, surpassing them, advancing them. And they were already unequaled in the Soul Society.
Yeah.
Even Aikido in the 90s is worth bothering to elude for me now.
You're mistaken. I didn't say you'd let your guard down because you weren't eluding my Kido. In the past, you wouldn't have touched me twice without having conceived.
Guess what? What's that, Coco? Also, hello.
What's this?
Seals. I plugged up all of the spiritual pressure vents that all Soul Reapers have on their wrists. You're going to end up being burned from within by your own
Chicken butt. How dare you rhyme at me?
Mr. Urahara.
They spend so much time in this talking like semantics.
I wish it were that easy. Believe me, I do. But then he'd be just another monster. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Where did he go? I didn't see. Oh, there, yeah, okay.
What the hell is
Now he's wearing a little ghosty. Doing a rainbow deck. Is that a typo? A rainbow duck crochet? Or are you building a whole deck? Because that would be very funny.
You tricked me into attacking, using Aikido in the 90s as bait in order to burn me from within by means of a technique you developed. Had it not been I... No. Had it not been I with a subdued Hogyoku, this fight would have been over. But sadly, the Hogyoku, through your very own creation, is beyond your comprehension.
Is his sword just, like, firmly grasped in his hand now? It looks like it's just poking out of his arm.
This battle won't be able to harm me. Yoruichi.
How'd you like that? That should...
Do nothing.
Yoruichi! Get away from there!
Didn't really sell the danger of that.
The fact that your leg wasn't harmed by my attack means that it's something that's notably out of the ordinary.
Oh man, that was special iron anti-hierro armor too. I didn't expect it to be broken so easily.
Don't make me laugh. Was that your secret weapon? Don't think you can...
Get some attention!
I'm gonna name it after you and make sure its middle name's Mama.
I'm not sure.
Joe Mama the Duck.
I haven't been able to read his spiritual pressure since he transformed. It's obvious that he's terrifyingly powerful, but even as I attack him, it's almost as if he's not even there. It's creepy. The only one who can perceive Aizen's power right now is someone who's in the same state as he is.
That was a fine strike. I understood that attack perfectly.
What is that in there? What's happening?
Oh yeah, that's right, because this is like a chrysalis.
I think it's time you people understood my power too.
Not the adults. How many missions has it been now without a fight? Literally, Cass, he's yapping so much that there's no time for fighting.
You okay? I'm right here behind you. Gotcha. Just kidding. Tell you what, let's take a little break. What the? It's okay. Let's just watch. It's inevitable. I've been with Aizen for quite a long time now.
Yeah, he is kind of saying nothing.
Then again, he absorbed the Hogyoku.
This is like fucking POV. I go up and ask my college professor like a simple yes or no question, and then he goes on for 10 minutes about bullshit.
It'll be all over then.
No way. I won't let that happen.
Good, good. I had a feeling you'd say that.
Besides, with Aizen the way that he is, pretty much anything could happen to you too.
There's one guy in particular I'm thinking of who did that. And he wasn't like, I didn't dislike his personality or anything, but I did. I think overall I'd say I disliked him because of that aspect of his personality.
Given up already?
It really bothers me when there's like a really large lack of like social awareness in certain contexts, that being one of them. Someone I worked with also did that whenever I had a question and I wanted to die every time. Yeah. Similar with that one coworker of mine that I talk about sometimes, where it's just like,
oh well,
do not send me 20 fucking Zoom messages.
Just run away.
Like, Fucking put your thoughts together and send me one. Goddamn.
Warrior anymore? You're not a soul reaper, not a hollow, not a human. You're nothing.
Nah, I'm everything.
You really think you have any chance of beating somebody who those three weren't able to beat? In that incomplete state of yours? Look, with all due respect, get out of here. You don't want to die yet, do you? I'm simply not interested in you anymore. I'm sure that even Captain Eisen would be really disappointed in you right now.
Well, I don't care if he's disappointed.
You're scared, right? I mean of Captain Eisen. You sensed it, didn't you? Captain Eisen's overwhelming power.
Why are you still calling him Captain?
The final warning.
You guys defected.
If you're not going to start running, then I'll just have to kill you right here and now.
Okay, it's splitting. We must be coming up to some actual fights soon. I don't like his Ken bulge.
Dad. Urahara. Yoruichi.
Gin, what were you trying to do to him just now?
Nothing. I was just teasing him a bit.
I see. Open the Senkaimon. We're going to invade Karakura Town in the Soul Society. It's not necessary to destroy Tenkaiketsu. It would be more convenient to create the Oken, the royal key in the Soul Society, to take down the royal palace.
Yes.
Wait!
Captain Eisen.
Yes. It seems that the chrysalis stage is now over.
That's so funny. You can clearly tell that that's ripped from,
What a relief.
a fight. So it looks like he's squaring off against Gin.
Now, at last, I'll be able to witness the end of the Soul Society with my very own eyes. I'm going to leave you here. I can devour you later on, after all of this has reached its conclusion.
What's going...
Ichigo, come on! Don't just stand there! Open the Senkaimon!
Dad!
Can he even do that?
Let's go. We're gonna protect Katakura.
Probably, I guess, with the substitute badge somehow.
That's impossible. No, there's just no way.
How do you know for sure that it's impossible?
Because I know! And so do you, Dad! There's no way we can beat a monster with that kind of spiritual pressure!
I see. So, you're able to sense his spiritual pressure then?
What?
Let's go. Aren't you coming? What else are you gonna do, huh? Cry?
Dads be like,
You gonna sit there and cry again about how
you gonna cry? Crying's gay, you gonna cry?
Why Eisen headed to the Karakura town in the Soul Society? If you don't, people you want to protect and everybody else, everyone in Karakura town will die at the hands of Eisen.
Dad, open the Senkaimon.
I was going to anyway.
Rangiku.
Rangiku, why are you running
You're still
weirdly slowly?
You've only been healed enough to barely stay alive.
Oh yeah, because she got like her fucking side ripped out by Aguilon or whatever that big like chimera thing was.
Guy. My, how terribly nostalgic. must be the cleaner.
That's not good. I think that we should get going, Captain Eisen. Captain Eisen, listen. We should really get going. That thing isn't a creature of spiritual pressure. It's actually a creature of reason. It's not something spiritual pressure can handle.
What's there to fear, Geen? Certainly not reason. Reason is but a shield for those who cower behind it. Well, all right. Shall we then?
Okay, so now they do stuff in the Dangai, and then I guess Rengiku confronts them. I think this is only a one mission split, and then it gets back to being converged.
Ichigo, stop!
What? I thought we were in a hurry.
Something's not right. I can't sense Cleaner's presence.
You mean the thing that's like spiritual pressure on rails?
Yeah. Ordinarily, it's something a Soul Reaper just has to avoid. But judging from the traces of spiritual pressure, Eisen must have done something.
Why are there bones everywhere here? That
We
doesn't
can
make
use
sense.
The Dangai, as its name suggests, is cut off from the world of the living and from the Soul Society, even from time and space. The reason Cleaner exists is to prevent anyone who enters from staying here for too long. But now it's nowhere to be found. I could teach it to you here.
Teach? Teach me what?
The final Getsuga Tensho.
The final?
I've never thought about what it means that he knows that.
That's right.
What do you mean you can teach me here? What are you saying?
The Dangai is a disconnected space surrounded.
That's like another thing that I guess they never got to explore fully.
To put a number to it, it's 2,000 times denser. For every year out there, 2,000 years elapse in here. If Cleaner chased you, you'd be thrown off your original time axis. That's why there was a discrepancy of a few days the first time you entered the Soul Society after being chased by Cleaner. But Cleaner isn't here right now. If you trained in here for 2,000 hours, only an hour would pass in the outside world. That leaves the restrictive current, but there's a way to stop it.
Surely, like,
I'll hold the restrictive current until
a minute.
Spiritual pressure. I'm pretty sure that I can do it for about 2,000 hours.
Okay, so 2,000 hours, so an hour in the real world. They don't have an hour in the real world.
Get it out of him.
Eisen would get there and blow shit up, like, instantly.
That's right. Make him tell you. You need to pressure Zangetsu and find out from him what the final Getsuga Tensho is. Go, Ichigo!
Relax.
Who are you? I don't understand this. Only Zangetsu should be here.
Is that any way to speak to the person who taught you to breathe?
It's Twink Getsu.
Tensa Zangetsu.
I don't blame you at all for not recognizing me. After all, this is your first time here in a state of Bankai, so it's understandable.
Zangetsu! Are you Zangetsu?
No. So tell me, what's the name of your Bankai? My name is Tensa Zangetsu.
Nice pacing there. Why aren't you guys up on the buildings? This shit is supposed to be sideways. What are we doing?
Ask you something. It's about the final Getsuga Tensho.
Absolutely not. I will teach you no such thing.
You won't? But I need you to teach me. It's really important. I need to know it so that I can save Karakura Town.
I don't care. I don't care what happens to things you want to protect. It doesn't matter to me.
What do you mean by that? I thought that you'd agree to help me. Tell me something. Why did you help me up to now? Answer me, Zangetsu!
He's a twink now, he's bratty.
What?
It's actually really funny that that's immediately what's happening.
Look at this world. This towering world of yours that was filled to the heavens with hope has been reduced to your tiny town. The rain that poured down on this world may have stopped, but now it's been sunk to the bottom of the ocean. All of it happened because you lost hope and stopped moving forward. Ichigo, I will not allow you to stay like that. I will grab the very roots of your despair, and I will pull them out entirely.
Hey, it's been quite a while. Huh, Ichigo? Oh, come on. What's with that look on your face? What's the matter? Don't you recognize me?
What's with that weird mask?
You were able to defeat Ulquiorra Schiffer while you were in this form. But still there was trepidation. What you feared was this form.
This form?
You feared taking on this form that occurs when your mind is suppressed by your own destructive impulses. As a result, you've become incapable of properly holofying.
So what then? What do you want me to do about it? Am I just supposed to clobber him or something?
No, it's not him. He isn't the one that you're going to be fighting.
We are one in the same.
Ordinarily, the two of us together actually make one. You see, the both of us are your power. You ready?
And he looks real cool. Real moment except Zangetsu's blade. What the fuck does that mean? Sounds like I just need to get railed. Oh, here, okay. Land a kick on move without having to Konpaku down, so I got a first hit. Oof. Well, I was doing okay for a sec. Don't teleport, you bitch. How is that fair? Oh my god. Wait. Okay, good. I got the first Keycon.
Watch closely.
Oh yeah, now mid-fight his hair is longer? What?
So, you're still on your feet, Ichigo.
I told you. I wasn't gonna fall until you told me what the
I guess because they want to switch us to his final Getsuga version for fighting. That doesn't make sense, though.
I don't intend to tell you.
But I think he's hot with long hair, so I'm into it. Oh, can I not dash? That's gonna fuck with me.
To defeat me. He could have just done it right from the very beginning. I mean, he's so much stronger than I am. If he really had no intention of teaching it to me, he could just stop fighting and hide from me. He could have easily done that much. So why?
Why do you get to rapid fire them? It's cheating. and then accept his blade. What does that mean? That's so obnoxiously not anything to do with the actual fight that's happening. I don't want to Google this. Let me do that real quick. How to accept Angetsu's blade, yes. Oh, on TikTok, cool, thanks. That's probably the least helpful way that I could have found this information. That's completely useless. No, I'll just try to win the fight. But how much is he gonna do? Like, maybe I should get hit again? Get your hit on me. I'll see if...
Time to finish this.
Oh, did that do it? Okay, good. Glad I did that then.
Well done realizing it. The final Getsuga Tensho is something that can only be achieved one way, and that's by accepting my blade.
There's no pain. None.
Of course not. Tensa Zangetsu is you. What that means is that if you choose to accept it, there shouldn't be any sensation of pain at all when it pierces you.
Why are you crying?
Ichigo. Earlier, before we fought, I told you what you want to protect is different from what I do.
Yeah.
You see, what I wanted to protect.
Go on. Goddamn.
It was you, Ichigo.
Oh. What do you mean by that?
My meaning, as well as the secrets of the technique, should be passed on to you through this blade. Ichigo, if you use this technique, you will.
Kind of OP that he can basically just teach himself a fucking god-level killer move. But, I mean, I guess he's 18 different things baked into one, so he is OP from the get-go.
Karakura Town must lie in that direction. We strayed from our course slightly.
Come on now. Don't say it like it's my fault. The reason that we got off course is because you had to go and get all rambunctious.
You're right. I apologize. Let's walk for a bit.
I think I'm now remembering how this goes.
I see. This view doesn't become the Soul Society at all. Now, this will be our last look at it.
I got here in time. Aizen. Gin.
Rangiku.
When you said you were just in time, did you mean in time to protect those people? Or were you referring to the annihilation of Karakura Town and the creation of the Oaken, the royal key?
That's all the same thing, buddy.
You were wrong. What's wrong? Don't you enjoy talking to me?
No, you're kind of tedious, to be honest.
I'm sorry about my old friend. I'll get her out of your sight immediately.
No problem. We're not in any rush. Take your time catching up with her here.
She's in the way, isn't she?
Not at all. Ah, yes. He's an interesting boy indeed. Well then, let's go. We have some rats to chase.
And none of the humans that he's chasing are animated in this, I'm sure.
Go of me!
You can barely stand. Why'd you come here?
I went through the Senkaimon the moment your spiritual pressure disappeared, and I just waited for you to come. I knew the exact place in Karakura Town where it would transport you.
I didn't ask you to tell me how you got here. I asked you why you came here, when it's clear that you're barely even able to stand up right now.
Why do you think? Because you're here. And now I can finally ask you in person. Tell me, why did you do it? Why did you choose to serve Aizen? Why? Why did you betray Izuru when he trusted you so completely?
Are you serious? Come on. Betrayed him even though he put his trust in me? Are you sure that you're talking about the same Izuru that I knew? Ah, this is unbelievable. Why did you have to show up here?
Don't touch your boobies, that's harassment.
Hey, Rongiku. You're a nuisance. All right, I'm back now, Captain Aizen.
So you are. What did you do with her?
I killed her.
Her spiritual pressure is most certainly gone. I'm surprised. I had actually entertained the thought that you might choose to show her mercy when push came to shove.
Mercy? Please. I'm afraid that I don't have any of that. Didn't I tell you the first time that we met? I'm just like a snake. My skin is cold. I have no heart. I slither around searching for prey with the tip of my tongue, and I swallow the people that I care about whole. That's the kind of creature that I am. Don't you remember that about me? Looks like you've been busy too, Captain Aizen. How many people do you think that you've killed now?
I didn't count.
0. There are no people.
Come, Gin. I can sense that Ichigo Kurosaki's friends are now nearby.
Wow.
After we confront and kill them, we'll hang their bodies somewhere conspicuous outside of the town. And we'll begin the creation of the Oaken.
Sounds good to me. All right, well, if that's the case, I'll take care of those kids.
Gin.
Maybe best to do a bunch of those, though, and not just the one.
The only way there is
longsword attack
underneath the power of Kyoka Suigetsu is to touch the blade before complete hypnosis has even been activated. It took decades of work on my part to finally get that information out of you.
He's been playing the long game.
There's not a single person in the 13 court guard squads who knows that fact. Yet they were all thoroughly convinced that they'd be able to kill you. Although, it was interesting to watch them try. But in actuality, I'm the only one who can kill you, Captain Aizen.
I knew. I always kept you close by my side, ever aware of the plan you had in mind, because I was curious to see exactly how you'd go about trying to take my life. But I'm disappointed, Geen. I hope you don't think that you can kill me this easily.
I don't. Can you see it? Right here, it's chipped. You see, I left a small fragment of it inside of you.
What?
Oh.
I told you about the ability that my Bankai has a while back, didn't I? I'm sorry. The thing is, I lied to you. It doesn't stretch as long as I said. It doesn't stretch as fast as I said. But it turns into dust for an instant the moment that it expands and contracts. And inside of the blade is a deadly poison that actually dissolves cells. I can see that you understand now.
I love a good haha, you fell into my trap. No, you see, I lied, you fell into my trap. You rule I played you. Actually, that's everything in this. There's so much secret one-upping until somebody's just out of counters.
Geen.
If you've got something to say, you'd better say it fast. Then again, even if you do, you're gonna die anyway. Kill him. Ishini no Yori.
Geen.
You get to die with a hole in your chest. That should make you happy.
Geen.
That's it. It's over. It's over now.
You made the best attempt yet, but it's not that simple.
I've won, Geen. It's true that the Hogyoku you took away may no longer be inside me right now. But it belongs to me.
What is this?
Evolution requires
Black blood is slightly better than orange blood.
spurred onward by the fear that one will perish if one remains stagnant. Thank you, Geen. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thanks to you, I've finally become a being that transcends both Soul Reapers and Hollows.
He's an endgame Final Fantasy boss, just like he's always wanted. And she just didn't die, which I knew, but I was waiting for them to actually explain it.
I failed.
He probably like put a poison in her that like slowed her heart or some shit like that.
I'm so glad. At least I got to tell you I was sorry.
Maybe we'll flash back here for a sec. Or not. The final battle, except there's actually still more missions after it.
Geen.
His tootsies are out. Very hot, very into it.
Thank you, Dad.
Bicep out, hair long, chain wrapped around it.
Good. Everybody seems to be all right.
Ichigo Kurosaki.
Why run the music for 5 seconds if it was going to get cut off?
Are you truly Ichigo Kurosaki?
What do you mean?
If you really are Ichigo Kurosaki, I'm disappointed. I don't feel any spiritual pressure from you at all.
Lol, now he's too strong for you.
Even if you're restraining your spiritual pressure, it's inconceivable that I wouldn't feel it. What that tells me is that you failed to evolve. You failed to take advantage of the final opportunity I gave you.
The Manju on his sword hilt looks way bigger and spread out compared to before.
This is good. Now I can die. And leave this in your hands.
How disappointing, Ichigo Kurosaki.
Aizen, let's go somewhere else. I don't want to fight here. It's not the place for this.
That's a pointless suggestion. Those are the words of someone who possesses power enough to stand face to face with me and fight against me. But don't be too worried. Before Karakura Town is destroyed, you will...
What?
Now you're getting your wish. She's getting manhandled.
Impossible, this can't be. He overpowered me?
Let's do this, Aizen. Come on, it'll be over real quick.
Okay, reduced to 0 with power to protect everyone. Good thing I know what that does. I guess I can read. The fighting, kissing. Yeah, fighting after who knows how long. Okay. Power to protect everyone. Take a stance, then close in and unleash a thrust. Combo finisher. Oh, and do a signature move 3 times. Which is my circle. Abrupt throw, slice and grab. And it's unblockable. He's kind of a weird character. Like, he's OP in some ways. Like, because he canonically is OP. Okay, let me land my thing, though. Quit being a bitch. Oh, yeah, it's like his hollow form.
Something that you can't understand is taking place right before your eyes.
Oh yeah, shit, I don't have my Getsuga anymore though to spam. That's unfortunate.
Your physical strength merely exceeded mine for an instant.
Wait, what was that? Bullshit.
Miracles will occur no more.
What was the other thing I was supposed to do? Oh yeah, with my little move.
Macho, insolent vessel of lunacy. See, deny, paralyze, flicker and disturb sleep. Crawling princess of iron, constantly disintegrating.
Even his ultimate is long-winded.
Repel, come back down to earth, and know your own powerlessness.
To be fair, that's a Hado thing, that's not a him thing. But it's still funny. I don't have... I feel like my approach is not as strong.
With my power, I'll go from here. This means nothing. This
No, I want to try to do the dumb little mission, so I'm not going to kill you just yet.
Is it too
Oh, I'm getting railed trying to do this.
I'm going to kill you. Seeming muddled.
I'm gonna have to pull up my A game if I want to win. Oh, and I have to sit through this again. Insult to injury.
Paralyzed, flicker in disturbed sleep. Crawling princess of iron.
It's funny that he's still using Hado at this point. You'd think he'd like just do some fucking butterfly beams.
And know your own powerlessness. Hado number 90, Kurohitsugi.
I'm not done.
Especially because this is like already in his moveset. Okay, good. I did the dumb little mission. Maybe that'll power me up more.
Muddled mojo, insolent vessel of lunacy, seethe, deny, paralyze, flicker, and disturb.
I just saw this.
Princess of iron, constantly disintegrating doll of mud. Unite, repel, come back down to earth, and know your own powerlessness. Hado number 90, Kurohitsugi. This is Kurohitsugi performed with full incantation. It's a torrent of gravity that distorts space and time, a thing someone like you could never understand.
I'm him though.
I guess you still haven't realized it. You see, the truth that you don't seem to grasp yet is that my power is greater than yours. Feels strange, doesn't it? You asked me earlier for the reason why I backed away from you. And now here you are, backing away from me. Is it my turn to ask this time? Why don't you tell me? Why did you back away from me?
I see. Are you exultant now because you managed to stop my swing? Are you exultant now because you managed to crush my Kido? Are you exultant now because you managed to wound me?
Get some synonyms, bro.
Don't be too full of yourself, human!
Oh, good. Okay. I don't have to actually finish the fight. Nice. Okay, so I did everything I needed to there.
I see. So you cannot allow it, O Yoku. It seems you simply can't forgive a human getting the better of me. Ah, I see. So that's all it did to you.
Ew. The side of his head, I didn't realize his face was like split open like that.
Can you hear me, Ichigo Kurosaki? You certainly did shatter and transcend the boundary that exists between Soul Reapers and Hollows, at least for a moment. But having lost all your power, you're only the shell of your former self now. You're no longer in any way worth taking in and understanding.
Wait, what power did he lose? When?
Now you will die at the hands of a truly transcendent being. And what's more, by killing you here, I will bid farewell to the despicable trash that are known as Soul Reapers and Hollows. It is over, Ichigo Kurosaki.
Over? Is this really all that you got? Let's not waste any more time, Aizen. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap.
Finish him with Mugetsu. Yeah, I guess that tracks. Oh, but that's a Keycon move. That's good. That's just... Why even make that a thing, then? Let's just do the fight.
Let's not waste any more time, Aizen.
Oh, wow. 18 and 20. Holy cow.
I'm just
They're padding the numbers. This sounds like fucking Linkin Park from Transformers 2 or something. Oh wait, do I have to... I think I do have to like get the bar all the way down, so I can't do it the fast way, but they let me choose how I get the bar down at least. I wish I knew what that did. Stick out your left arm to block an attack, take an attack stance, move behind. Oh, so that's like a counter. I would not have guessed that. Shit. That could have been one there. I want to try this again. Oh, and I look at meter too. What is the meter? Conclusion. Land 3 Keycon moves to automatically win. Okay. Sure.
You're no longer in any way worth taking in and understanding. But
7. Yikes. So I only get 2 more, well, 1 more hit, and then the next hit after that will be the end of me. That's awesome that I can do that off of a ranged attack.
Are you scared? Because something that you can't understand is taking place right before your eyes.
Excuse me? That didn't do anything. Oh, I don't get his numbers down. Yeah, he looked like Sleepy and Emo. He's sensitive because he's too powerful. I guess I don't reduce his keycon. I literally just have to do the like, do it 3 times and then I automatically win without ever lowering the bars. And then what is power to protect everyone? We had that before too, I think. That's the thrust. I'd probably like the counter better, TBH, because he's throwing balls at me. Shoot a ball at me, loser. The AI is so easy to bait with that, it's not even funny.
Let's not waste any more time. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap. I'll show it to you. You ready? This is the final Getsuga Tensho.
there is no escape. I have surpassed everything.
It's absolutely Cloud vibes, yeah.
Somewhere else.
Oh. Yikes.
You are no longer in any way worth taking in and understanding.
I got too cocky.
Shit. He's not doing the easy ball anymore. Oh, now he is, thanks. I think I still have to get his bar down all the way again, so I don't get to do my easy finisher.
That's pretty weak. Well done.
Shit. Hey, fuck off. Oh, I lose. Cool, thanks.
You're no longer in
Damn it.
taking in and understanding.
If this game could ever just let me play by the mechanics, this would be so much easier. But they want me to get the fucking bar all the way down instead of just doing the normal way you kill people by getting it into the red.
Let's not waste any more time, Eisen. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap. That's pretty weak.
On this boss specifically, I really do like the high number. It's a little bit less cool just because it like is kind of meaningless since he just hits for a way bigger number instead. And then I have an auto win condition, so like the bars literally mean nothing to me.
Let's go somewhere else.
You know what? Actually, in addition to Linkin Park, in Dissidia Final Fantasy, which is like the fighting game one for the PSP that got a couple sequels, there's also like a real whiny emo song in that, and this reminds me of that too. I wouldn't even be surprised if that was actually the same singer. Stop learning grabs. That's my move.
Are you scared? Because something that you can't understand is taking place right before your eyes.
Yeah, the thing that's taking place before my eyes that I don't understand is why the fuck they designed their battle conditions this way.
Well done.
You are no threat to me.
I'm baiting, do a ball. He didn't do a ball.
Cannot be harmed. You cannot hinder me.
Can't fight properly.
I don't even know if I can think of another game that has a fucking ranged counter. That's insane. Or, you know, like, a deflection is one thing, right? But where I counter your ranged move and then teleport behind you is extreme levels of bullshit. But in a good way, since it's mine.
It doesn't hurt. Well done.
I shall win. You cannot hinder me.
What is it?
I will simply evolve.
Alright, do your ball. Wait, shit, it was like off to the side, so I didn't do it right. Okay, I'm just about to get my first thing taken off, but I've got two on him first, so I think I'm doing a lot better this time.
I'm just so sick of your crap. I'll show it to you. You ready? This is the final Getsuga Tensho.
You are no longer in any way worth taking in and understanding.
When he launches it all tiny like that, it feels really underwhelming. I block that.
Yes, no problem. I'll work something out.
You cannot hinder me.
Slow.
Cannot be harmed. I shall win.
I need to get good at counter. Wow! That was my whole health bar. Unfair. So much for being in a good spot. Now we're even, basically.
Any way worth taking in and understanding.
He's doing some shit where he's pulling out crazy moves as we get longer into this fight.
Can't fight properly here.
That was way too early. Do a ball that I can actually counter.
It's not over.
That was lucky that I accidentally guarded there. Oh, and he had... Okay. So he has, like, a ranged teleport grab. I also got a lot of health to get out of him. It does kind of feel like it's rubber banding, yeah. We'll see if I can get lucky and pull out a win. Fuck. I'm trying to do my reverse. Damn it. I was one hit away.
You're no longer in any way worth taking in and understanding.
No, he was doing 7s the whole time, though, for damage.
Let's not waste any more time, Eisen. Honestly, I'm just so sick.
I'm pretty sure reduce the ratio to 0 means doing it the way I'm doing it, the annoying way. But I almost want to test just to confirm that. Because it'd be so much easier if I could just kill his bar normally and not hit like a freak. But like if I do that wrong, then it means I have to throw this attempt away and restart basically. I guess I could always like put some thingies on or something.
Let's go somewhere else.
If I don't literally sit 8 feet away and bait that out, my counter really isn't that useful. Maybe it's worth a Google. Rebirth of Souls, reduce racy to 0%. Yeah, means don't use a keycon move as soon as he's in the red. That sucks. Why would they design it that way? I can't follow up on combos because it wants to do a keycon move. I literally have a worse time at this point in the bar than if I would just do it normally. So why would I ever do it that way? If you accidentally do it, great, but why would you make me? They're freaks.
I can see it. Are you scared? Because something that you can't understand.
At least we get to look at the pretty emo boy.
Your eyes. Stronger than I thought.
You cannot hinder me.
You can't fight properly here.
Against the CPU who hits me maybe 8 times, yeah. Because, I mean, certainly when we get to the later part of the fight, he only has to hit me a couple times for it to be damaging enough to fucking completely wreck me.
Let's go somewhere else.
Or like this. Like when it's blue like this, that makes the red bar thing not as effective, so that would be another time where you might naturally kill someone. But it's still fucking annoying of them to like force it on me for these secret missions. Okay. I don't want to jinx it, but
let's not waste
you know,
more time.
That's it too.
Honestly,
or Keycon too.
So sick of your crap. I'll show it to
I am sick of his crap.
This is the final Getsu.
His fucking wings get in the way, and sometimes I can't grab him depending on like which animation he's in. That's really annoying. We're just gonna keep doing my spammy dash combo as much as I can. I don't know that I want to try to bait out stuff at this late stage, though, because then he's going to try to do those big killer moves, so I'm just going to keep doing this until I can't. Yeah, he got me with purple. Once he initiates that, he has like super armor and I can't grab him, which is cheap as hell.
No longer in any way worth taking in and understanding.
I'm not done yet.
I think I heard his damn echoing. That's funny. Ball, good. I like ball. Ooh, what was that? I did like some extra bullshit there. I guess I'm powered up in this state. We won, finally.
What is that form?
The final Getsuga Tencho is for me to actually become Getsuga itself.
He's gone full emo.
This technique means that I'm going to lose all of my Soul Reaper powers. That's why this is the final one.
I still don't feel anything. It can't be. Having evolved to a plane beyond the Soul Reapers, just as two-dimensional entities aren't able to interfere with three-dimensional entities. Unless I purposely elected to lower my level to allow myself to be interfered with, my spiritual pressure could not be sensed by Soul Reapers or by humans. Can it be? Could he be? Even more elevated than me? Is it possible that he's on an even higher plane than I am? No way. That simply can't be. It can't be possible. No human can conceivably surpass me. No, that's just not.
Mugetsu.
If you use this technique, word of warning, you're going to lose all of your Soul Reaper powers. Goodbye, Ichigo.
And this is... Oh, you know, I was gonna say this is in the world of the living, so it'd be all fucked up, but no, it's in Soul Society. Assuming he didn't, like, hit part of Karakura Town with that, which I would assume he didn't.
You're still regenerating?
Didn't you vape? Yeah, didn't you vaporize?
Crap! My Soul Reaper powers, they're disappearing now.
You lose, Ichigo Kurosaki. Look, my Zanpakuto is disappearing. I'm sure that you must know just what that means. The Hogyoku has determined that I no longer have any need for a Zanpakuto. I'm like you now. I'm one with my Zanpakuto and its powers. No, I will be able to reach heights far loftier than you now, considering that you've lost all of your powers. It's over, Ichigo Kurosaki.
Oh no, orange blood.
What is this? A Kido? But when did you...
It appears that it's finally activating.
Kisuke Urahara, is this your doing?
Yes. I actually fired that Kido into you earlier, contained within a separate Kido.
That's so convoluted.
Before your metamorphosis was complete. I took advantage of the moment to strike when you were at your most vulnerable.
So that was when...
You see? It's a seal. If you were able to successfully fuse with the Hogyoku, I knew that it would be practically impossible to kill you at that point. So I developed this new Kido in hopes that I could use it as a way to seal you up.
I see. Well, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but look,
I'm evolving now. I'm about to progress still further. You can't seal me away with something like that. It simply can't be done with a Kido of this level. What? What is this? The power that I had acquired is now disappearing.
Even after we beat him, there has to be a like, haha, I beat you. No, haha, I beat you. Actually, haha, I beat you beating me.
Now. And the reason for that is because your power has weakened. What the Hogyoku is saying is that it doesn't recognize you as its master.
No, that can't be. That's not possible. That's not... No! That's not possible! Kisuke Urahara, I utterly despise you. With a mind as brilliant as yours, why do you accept the status quo? Why? How can you just keep on obeying that thing?
That thing? Do you mean Soul King? Oh, I see. So you saw it. Without the Soul King there as a uniting force, the Soul Society would become divided. It's part of what bonds us together. Without such a bond connecting us, we crumble easily. That's merely the way that the world operates. That's all.
That's the logic of a loser. The question that a winner asks isn't how the world is, but instead, a winner asks how the world should be, how they want it to be.
And then he's somehow really normal later. Does he still have the Hogyoku inside him in Blood War? I know he's like still sealed, kind of, so I don't know. Bleach, Soul Reverse, and it's everlasting. That's a long-ass title.
The repairs are complete. Inspectors!
All World of the Living personnel within the Tenkai perimeter are secure.
All right, initiate Tenkai Ketchu.
Captain, we still have people inside the town. World of the Living transference without the Senkaimon is dangerous.
All right, fine. I tell you what, I'll let you have 10 seconds. Although I have to say, sometimes my generosity sickens me.
Come on! Hurry up, or you're dead!
All right. I think that should do for now.
Yeah, so did they make it out without a single casualty?
Treatments. Anyway, I've healed her physical structure. The rest is up to her. If she retains her will to live, then
I'm trying to think if anyone actually died.
When it comes to being able
Weren't you split in half?
she'll give up or not, that's something I...
Iori? Oh, well, they didn't animate it, so no. No, she just, like, kind of fell over. Or, well, she, like, sat down. She didn't even fall over, she just sat down.
It's not necessary to give me any thanks just for saving the lives of my friends.
We're not friends, idiot. That's probably what Hiyori would say.
Also, hi, Simon.
Thank you very much, Unohana.
Welcome back, Captain Zaraki! Welcome back, Captain Kuchiki!
I know, right? She's so sweet. Fucking treasure that.
Lieutenant Kusajishi!
Ew. Kusajishi?
They're walking around like they're fine, but they're badly injured!
Captain, if I may ask, how was the battle?
You may not. Shut up.
It was a total and complete bore.
Show us the dog, cowards. Oh, it's Yami's. Wait, is he still alive?
What's your deal? Why'd you follow me? Stupid, annoying.
Did he not die? Or is he probably is gonna fade away now after like saying goodbye to his dog. Yeah, okay. Nice butthole shot.
Ichigo.
Urahara, where is everyone?
They've been sent back, and don't worry. They're all completely fine.
I see. Good.
Aizen's cross-seal unit has been taken to the Serite. The Central 46 is going to make a decision about what his fate will be in just a little while.
I see.
What's going on with you? Why do you look like that?
I don't know. I'm not really sure myself.
Everybody's lives, the entire world, they were all saved because you risked your life in order to defeat Aizen.
I know.
What I'm saying is that you did the right thing, so there's really no reason whatsoever for you to be sad.
That's not true. He can still be sad about losing his powers.
Did the Hogyoku...
Why is the voice so familiar? I don't know. I don't know if I recognize this voice actor from anything else.
My dad told me some things. He said that the Hogyoku could read the hearts of those around it and make their wishes come true. If so, maybe losing his powers was actually what Aizen wanted to have happen. It's funny. I was finally able to feel his sword when we were doing battle, after I gained enough power to allow me to fight against him as an equal. All that I felt from his sword was loneliness.
So you're saying he wished to be a beta?
I was wondering, if he was born with exceptional powers, maybe he was looking for somebody that was on the same level as him. Someone who had the ability to see things from his perspective. And I thought that, maybe from the moment when he gave up and stopped trying to look for that person, he began wishing that he wasn't so exceptional after all, and that he could just be another Soul Reaper.
This is like a fucking rich people problem, like, oh wow, I have too much power, I have too much money. Just fucking exist with your plentiful bounty.
Rukia, Chad, Renji. What the heck, guys? Should you be up walking around?
What the heck, guys?
You're one to talk, you know.
Yeah, we're good.
What about you? You're looking...
Oh, wow, it really is you, Ichigo. Your hair's gotten so long that I wasn't entirely sure if it was you or not. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness.
I feel like his hair being really long also implies that, like,
You should see yourself
his fingernails and toenails should be really long.
that I look pretty scruffy.
Ichigo! Ichigo!
And he's probably stinky too, but I'm gonna be normal about that.
We now sentence Sosuke Aizen, former captain of Squad 5, to 18,800 years of imprisonment in underground prison 8, Mukin.
So, you people are the ones who'll be handing judgment down on me.
19,000 years kind of seems like...
Wouldn't you say?
Not that big a deal. Considering that he fucking tried to destroy the world.
Press your luck
And they live forever.
Hurry up and cover his eyes and mouth. Extend his sentence to 20,000 years.
Just make it permanent. What do you mean? Or kill him.
Ichigo!
What?
I guess also that was all in his spirit body, so
Yes.
there really was no reason for his hair to even grow,
About a month
other
or
than just to
so.
be dramatic.
A month? That's right. My powers.
Ichigo, Urahara told me everything. From what he said, I understand that you've lost your Soul Reaper powers.
Then you know. Looks like I did. Well, I guess that I'd better go and resign as a substitute Soul Reaper now.
The first stage of loss brings feelings of intense pain and loss of consciousness, and the time lapse that the body experienced while inside of the Dangai flows backwards. You see how short your hair is now? The thing is, we didn't actually cut it.
Again, his body would not have changed hair length.
Reaper powers are gone. In the second stage, your remaining spiritual pressure stabilizes and you wake up. Shortly after that, all of your remaining spiritual powers will disappear.
I see. I thought so.
You mean you're not shocked?
Nah. I kinda had a feeling that that's the way it was gonna be. Can I go outside? I can't sense any spirits. Rukia's presence, that's fading now as well. I guess it's really happening. My powers are disappearing.
This is goodbye, Ichigo.
Yeah, I guess it is.
What? Come on now. You don't have to look so sad. Even if you aren't able to see me, I'm still going to be able to see you.
What good is that? That doesn't cheer me up at all. Besides, I'm not looking sad either. Listen, give everybody my regards.
I will.
Goodbye, Rukia. Thank you.
Or Ichigo. Okay, and yeah, I mean, I don't know that there was anything to do after that, but yeah, that's where it ends. Well, the arc, and then this game by extension. Though we do still have side stories, so I'll start that now at least and see if they're not total bullshit. I assume it's going to be about the same level as like the filler we did before, which isn't necessarily great, but might as well. Making that $60 back to Joe story, yeah. I mean, I definitely kind of have a sunk cost fallacy with this, where I'm not having a bad time. I don't want to just like not play this, but like also it's gone on for a long time, and it's gonna probably go on for, I don't know, another 1 or 2 streams to do all the side stuff, depending on how long that takes. Do we need to sit through this? I'm gonna say no, even if there are like visuals to this. I'm good. I don't need credits. That is one thing I don't need to spend my time on if I can avoid it. So, I feel like you'd have a better time enjoying it personally if it was an OVA. I mean, yes, I've said, like, I would not recommend this. Just go watch the anime instead. See, so, like, there's the whole character cast besides him. And he's 3 of the characters, and I think there's, like, 33 characters, so there's, like, 29 or 30 in here. And then they each have, like, 4 missions. So, that's, like, or maybe 3 or 4, because in my mind I had the number that it's like 100 of these, which could be really fucking long. We'll see how long these take. I want to kind of get an estimate now. Oh my god. Joe, more text on screen at once.
I wasn't fooling myself. I mean...
Okay, so this is back after the first Soul Society invasion. I think these are all set at, like, random times.
So
also, didn't we see this already?
Coming back at all.
Look at you. You finally come back home and you've got that dejected look on your face.
I'm almost certain we saw this already.
Ryuki?
I wonder if this is just, like, injecting
That has nothing to do with you.
gameplay into parts that they decided not to
Gone so long and
in the story. I was under the impression that this was going to be like new story content as well. If all it is just inserted fights, then maybe I don't need to do this, but I'm not sure yet.
to take any responsibility at all for what you've done.
As long as it's not Haruhi Suzumiya Endless Night. Is that a Toho?
Responsibility, you say? You're the last person who...
And also, I feel like some of these have to be a new story because it's again, all of the characters. Like, when is there going to be an Aizen thing except at the end of the game? Unless it's just playing as him at the end of the game, I don't know.
regret making that decision. That was the only option I had to defeat Mayuri Kuretsuchi. But still, from now on, things are going to be different. So...
blah blah blah. Side story.
Just give up? We'll go ahead and start with this. Hollow bait. After I scatter it, hollows will begin to converge on this town.
Wait, what?
This is all stuff we've
Whoever
seen.
is able to defeat the most hollows in the following 24...
Can I skip bits of this at least? Because I don't need to see that flashback. Defeat a hollow. Maybe this is all just stuff from the same perspective. Sorry, that's completely opposite. Stuff we've played from different perspectives. I'll do Uryu's here, and then let me maybe go try one of the villain characters, because maybe some is the same and some isn't. Although, I kind of think, didn't we even play as Uryu during this part as well?
Isn't survival a good enough reason to overcome our differences?
Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya Season 2, a whole part where people rewatch 90% of the same episodes with different variations for 7 episodes straight, and then the 8th we fix the problem. That's weird. Is that like an in-universe thing? Like, we're trapped in a time loop, or was it just...
The hollows.
Like, what's the deal with that?
Because my mother was killed by a hollow. Now do you finally get it? That's enough reason by itself. But it's not the only one. It's just...
God, can you stay in range, you fucker?
It's given me purpose. Dodge this! Let's go.
God, I can't break your guard if it fucking regenerates because you're 10 miles away.
Well done, and goodbye. Here I come.
Yes, the show indwells supernatural friends. One person resets time until they finish the summer homework. Kind of a good time. Gotcha. But to actually make the viewers rewatch a bunch of shit with minor variations, that's like, because I feel like I've seen maybe a similar idea somewhere in some show before. You get like 10 minutes of one episode to do that. not several episodes. That's gotta be like production issues or budget issues or something.
I'm not.
Or maybe this is like we're kind of following each character throughout the whole plot. And so like early on that's all that was there to do. Yeah, but then again, like why not just do it later? I don't know. About a month after Ryuken's training. That we might have seen this, we might not have, I'm not sure. I know we saw bits of him training in here.
Really? At your limit already?
I saw the bow and I thought he was T-posing for a second. I think we saw this too. I'm here already, so I'll do the fight, but I guess after this I really do need to... Oh! Now we're fighting Chad. Okay, wait, so maybe it isn't all repeat then, because we never fought Chad, I don't think. When they're like training together. Let me go back and see what the cutscene does. Or maybe I will... I keep saying I need to look at the other characters. What do you do? If I start as Stark, what does Stark play like? Because either this has to be new shit, or it's just him in the fake Karakura town again. Granted, if it is new shit, it's going to be not great new shit, because it's going to be like, fight generic Hollow number 3 to establish dominance. I'm debating if I just don't do this stuff at all, the side missions. Because even if it is sort of filling in gaps in the story, it's not...
I never asked for that.
Like, that's not that interesting, I guess.
Because of that power.
It could be a little bit more interesting for the Hollows to get the backstory.
Without doing anything other than just
but if it's mostly just replaying shit as the characters,
those that were dear to
and maybe getting like teeny bits of new cutscenes somewhere, I don't know if it's worth our time, because we've already done... Or well, today is our 9th stream of this, which is a lot.
We continued that way for years, immeasurable, innumerable, until we could bear it no longer, and we divided our soul into two. What was our original form? Who knows? Maybe it wasn't anything like either of us is now. The one who split off from me called themselves Lilynette, and I gave myself a name as well, Stark. She's a lively brat who wears her heart on her sleeve. With her, I could feel the loneliness that I'd endured for so long begin to slip away at last. But even so, it never left completely. Its echoes remain. Even after we divided...
Here, okay, so this is some... I don't know if this is social media or in the game somewhere, but it says, Secret Story. This is an original story that was not told in the main story, including past episodes that led to the formation of each character's personality.
Or if that wasn't possible,
you can enjoy a story that may have unfolded behind the scenes of the main story. So it does sound like there's some overlap, but it's meant to give you sort of, I guess, the highlights of each character besides Ichigo. So for someone like Uryu, there's going to be more overlap, I think. For these guys, there's going to be less. But I'm guessing this still culminates in a fight against Kyoraku.
Who knows? Listen, I'm looking for friends.
What a coincidence. So are we. And are your friends strong as well?
Come with us if you want to find out.
Never before had anybody said those words to us.
And like, I don't think they got into all this detail in the story, but we do know this from the show and the manga.
And yet he was the first thing we met.
So I don't know that that's even going to be anything new. It's just going to be stuff that we may not have seen in the game due to pacing.
Perhaps we could. All right. It seems like maybe you could be around us without getting killed.
I'm still just looking, I'm perusing Reddit and seeing if there's actually anything that says, like, I don't know, like a review of the secret stories. Like, hey, this is new shit and not just things we know.
Hey, Lilynette.
What's that?
Do you think we made the right choice, going with Eisen?
Yeah, of course. I mean, he found us. And because of him, we met a lot of strong guys.
Oh my god. On YouTube, there is a 100% secret story full walkthrough. It's 15 hours.
You need is my special training regimen.
I thought this was supposed to be like 5 hours tops.
I mean, we're gonna have to fight against the Soul Reapers soon. We've got to fight for Lord Eisen. As the Primera, you've got to pull it together. You've got to go out there and win.
No. To tell you the truth, it's really not my style.
Winning, not my style. He's the anti-Charlie Sheen.
Let me know how it goes. Look, just drop it.
You get it, don't you? Lord Eisen and the Espada are our first friends. That means something. The Soul Reapers are bound to be super tough. If we don't do a good job of preparing, then we're definitely gonna regret it.
All the comments in that video though were just like, how do I unlock things? Because clearly I'm not the only one struggling with the bullshit they put us through.
That's why I'm totally right about all this.
That's why you need to shut up.
That's all the results, unfortunately, is like how to unlock them, not the content of them.
But...
Or maybe also no one's talking about them because they're extremely unremarkable.
I mean the first friends part.
Because I feel like I've even seen this in the anime.
For a bit.
Maybe. Or something very similar. Probably not the training regimen part, but I feel like I remember just seeing them standing around talking in Waco Mundo. Oh, okay. Shit, we're fighting her.
Stark! Are you falling asleep again? You gotta take this.
Yeah, this is not even a real fight, though. We're just kicking her so she can yap more. Oh my god, I don't actually have to get her health bar down, do I? I'm really... The completionist part of me is struggling, but I'm hitting a point where I'm like, hey guys, I think we're gonna be done with this. I think I'm gonna be free. I don't think I'm gonna put up with all these side stories if they're repetitive and not adding that much, and then we have an actual fight and it's this. Like, what the fuck is that? What am I doing right now? I have no other attacks. I can kick her back into the wall and that's it. In what world do you not just have him kick her like 3 times and then automatically end this? This is not content. This is a fucking ball and chain around my ankle. I hope it at least lets me finish her when I get into the red, and we don't have to get her bar down to 0, because you know that's my favorite. Oh my god, I do. What the fuck? And there's no way this is gonna be the only annoying bullshit thing like this in these side stories either. They made an entire character that's all tripping. It's every Smash Bros. Player's worst dream, worst nightmare. Though me being able to only move this slow is also pretty bad. Even if she does like fall towards me. Jesus.
Enough already. Come on, let's head back.
One more. Just one more time.
Oh, I think I've kicked you plenty.
I said for a bit, didn't I? It's been a bit now.
No!
You know it's senseless. There's just no point in excessive fighting. Look, maybe I'll be in the mood again later. I don't know. Is that all right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not exactly impressed. Even jumping into one of the Arankar. And I certainly don't know that I want to be doing this for another 15 hours. So, I think what we're gonna say is I beat the main story, which it got higher production near the end, but in general, the story has not been that high production anyway. It sounds like a good amount of this is gonna be like filler recap, stuff we've seen, or something like that that's still really low quality. So I think we're just gonna be done with this. If somehow there's massive demand, I can always come back, but I don't think there's gonna be massive demand. I think maybe we would all be happier if I did other things. So I think I might end the stream just a scooch early tonight. Sorry, Carson, since you're just showing up now. And we'll call this a wrap on Rebirth of Souls. And we'll do other things with our stream time. So let me see if anyone else is on to raid. Are we raiding out? Yes. Super Hollow Knight 64 expansion pack. May I suggest a raid? I am gonna raid into someone I know, so I appreciate the sentiment. But we are gonna raid Sass Lambo, playing Yakuza like he often does. I will be back doing something on Wednesday. Or in theory, any random time Mon feels up to Pokemon. But she's been kind of beat up lately. She's a little bit sick with something. Nothing serious, just, you know, doesn't take a lot to not feel up to streaming. We're gonna be free from this now. Yippee. So I can do other things. I'll probably go back to doing some other short little games. And then Anime Fighters, more of those to come at some point indeterminately. So thanks for hanging. Thanks for putting up with probably way too much Bleach. And I will see you guys over in Lambos. Bye-bye.